And we should be live. Let's see if it connects.
Here we go.
Oh, you know what?
Community Playdate. There we go.
It's gonna have the wrong thumbnail. I just realized it's stuck with the wrong thumbnail now. Oh, I can change it midstream though.
So what's the password? And wait a second, your player name has not been set. How do I? Oh, player name. There we go. That's how you do it.
I don't know how to. I already said what the password was. Try to avoid saying it out loud on the stream.
I mean,
but it's the normal password. It's the same password as like.
Okay.
Is it a capital or no?
No.
Okay.
Yes, I'm joined. Yes. How do I start a company?
That's a good question.
The same password we use for every time.
I guess I'll just use I'm just gonna use the community. I'm gonna use the old thumbnail. Sorry, the old timetable thumbnail instead.
Jeez, there's a lot of stuff everywhere.
There's a lot going on in here right now.
Yeah, there's a lot, but honestly, just sort of look around at like any connection you can make and any you can you can click on industries and you can see display chain and that'll tell you what goes where. One of the things I would like to do is get one of these industry, like, you can get industry reduxes that change the whole industry tree into something that's way more intricate.
Is there anywhere on the map someone hasn't been yet? Not really.
There are some big empty spaces.
Yeah, but the reason they're empty is because they are empty.
That is fair, but there's no reason you can't parallel someone else's line.
Are we using the same map that we had before?
Yes.
I thought we would have started a new map.
I asked like what we should do. Like if someone could help me get mods or whatever, and the consensus was, nah, we can just play vanilla. And so I took that as, well, we'll just like, why not just carry on then if we're just gonna be playing vanilla? I would have liked to do one of the
How do you rename?
One of the doodads, but there's still a lot of industry stuff that has not been done yet. A lot of connections that have not been made yet.
So that's how you start a company. Okay.
Okay, how do you rename a company?
Oh boy. See, I've also only played like 3 hours in this game because I've only played it for like the community playdates.
Yeah, I've never played it. This is scary.
No, that's not it.
No, I'm sure there's a company tab somewhere. I'm just gonna go through all the tabs and. That's not it. That's my stations, which doesn't help me because I have none.
Okay, hold on. Company tab. I think it's the man face up at the top, middle.
The man face. There
Yeah.
it is.
Man face.
The man face. Okay, I can see my name.
Build HQ. I
Build
want
HQ details. Is it this?
Okay.
Nope. It's
Oh
not.
God.
I'm just gonna let it play for now.
We're going on into it just full speed.
Well, I'm not gonna fast forward. I'll be quiet. What is this doing? Display chain. Mine steel mill factory. It's pretty straightforward.
I'll just leave my name for now. I'll call it a day. So on a scale from 1 to hard, how's the economy in this game?
Not hard.
Okay.
Pretty forgiving.
So Dannington.
I'm noticing that some things seem to be filled in. I don't even remember what I was doing. I was just trying to like build stuff.
Livestock, grain, steel. Oh, I found myself an industry. That will do me goods. Okay, so now I guess I gotta lay some track or something. I mean, there is cars, but cars
how do I build a bridge? That's what. Okay.
But cars are for people who can't afford trains. And
That's
how do you build?
Toggle shift. Why can't I build a railroad bridge?
We have a
Sorry, guys, I'm back.
Pretty sure it's a specific type of track. But
build railroad bridge. There's a button for it.
No, I see it. I found the button, but it's like nothing's happening. Can't
What is it?
Build bridge here.
You have to click and drag.
Okay, can't bridge. Oh, remove railroad track first. Okay. So that's how you want to do it, eh?
So how close do you have to be able to make a station?
Like within a few tiles. You don't have to be right up on top of it.
Okay.
Ace is here now.
Yep.
Oh God.
Panic.
Panic. Do you remember the oil chemical feud me and him got into?
Yeah.
Oh, that doesn't sound good at all.
Okay, how's the rail station work?
It was really funny.
I guess
Uh,
I'll
If
just
you
do
say
this.
so.
Yeah, I ended up buying all the land around. He started stealing my products, so I bought all the land around his track so he couldn't build.
Ah.
So how do I place stations? Is it just the rail station?
Yeah, and then it has to be set to the right orientation, and then you just sort of like click and drag along your track
Does
to
it matter
place it.
what the station is? There's one type.
Yeah, there's only one type.
Okay. Listen, I'm used to the transport
Yeah.
fever bit
Yeah,
by
well,
time.
let me tell you, that is
And also Transport Fever 2 is very bizarre in the fact that
Very fun.
Can I
can make
rotate my
mixed-
camera?
is that you
No.
can make mixed stations, but you have to do very weird things in order to offload mixed trains.
you cannot make you cannot make
Okay. So how
you
do I
cannot
make-
rotate the
How
camera.
do
Sorry.
I buy a train?
Yeah, how do I make a train line?
You have to place down a depot first, and then
Oh,
you can.
You
Did
can't actually rotate your camera angle. I just forget how.
Oh, you can?
Uh,
I don't believe you.
Yeah,
No, I don't
Yeah.
believe
you
you.
can.
No, he's lying.
I did it.
No,
once.
no, you didn't.
I think you hit like. I forget.
Okay, so I bought a vehicle. How do I give it cars?
Same menu, I would think. You just click add, and they'll all go together.
Need goods, not a grain hopper. Buy vehicle. Where's my money at?
Alice, are you?
Oh, I see what's happening.
Who's
there.
Onion Pacific?
I don't remember.
And
Was
that was
that
probably
Mason?
me. Maybe, I don't know.
I forgot how to
How
make a
do I-
schedule.
How do I? Okay, wait. How do I give it a? How do I give a train a route?
That's what I'm trying to remember how to do right now.
Okay.
No orders.
You have to
Train.
click on the train.
Oh,
And
show trains orders. It's the
Go train
right
orders.
arrow in the train thing.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how to add them.
So go to click on the station.
I'm trying to. It's not doing anything.
Aha! I
Should
figured
bring up
out.
the
I got my
thing.
first train
Go
going.
to click.
How do you do it?
Go to click.
Oh, what the? That's not what I wanted. What? Delete.
So if I bulldoze a station, will it bulldoze all the platforms?
That's a good question. Maybe it will.
How do I get my train? My train won't move. Bamboozled. I
Uh,
didn't call him train.
the
I didn't
button
mean
on the
to.
bottom should be the.
There we go. How do I delete a train? I accidentally cloned a train.
You gotta
Uh,
send it to depot and sell it.
It's in the depot. What do I do there?
Sell it.
There's no sell button.
It's Let's see.
Oh no, I didn't want.
Yeah,
to do
yeah.
it.
The
I cloned it.
the buttons
I
are
cloned
on
the
the
train. Oh no.
the buttons are on the right.
I got it. I got my
How-
first train going.
Yay!
How do I delete a train?
Send
You have
it
to.
to depot and sell it.
It's in. Oh,
Oh
never
my
mind,
God.
I only sent it out.
It's almost
I'm
almost like
hauling-
it's almost like we've answered these questions before,
Yeah.
like 2 seconds ago.
I'm hauling grain now.
when
Nice.
when a game from the 1990s confuses people.
I
Yeah,
mean,
like I'm used to Locomotion, where a lot of this stuff is done automatically.
yeah,
Listen.
just because it's a game from the 1990s doesn't mean it's not complicated,
Just because this,
Right.
Yeah, generally, the older games are more complicated.
or at least
I have an excuse. This game is twice the age of me, so
Okay.
no, more than that.
damn, you're old.
Wait.
Okay,
Aw.
that train broke down.
Why? Where's the bulldoze button?
It's the bomb.
Oh,
started
right.
working
It's
on-
the
Okay.
bomb.
Okay, so destroying a station destroys all tracks.
Okay,
Train
so-
16 is an invalid station in its orders. What the heck does that mean?
Wait, what do
Oh,
you mean
God
it
damn
accepts-
it.
Oh, accepts nothing.
Ace-
What do you mean? Oh god damn it! I'm not griefing you. I'm.
I know
trying to
you're
change
just
the
in my
station.
dang company.
Yes, because I was at the end of last time. Remember?
Yeah, well, we don't need to unite against a common enemy anymore. You can go build your own stuff.
Who's your
More
common
stuff is
enemy?
boring. You've got all the money.
Who is your common enemy? Please explain.
Our common
what
enemy
are-
was
Hemlock.
Hemlock, and I think also Mason was taking the world by storm.
Okay,
Well,
wait.
they
Why are you? Why are you not producing coal?
Probably
Go-
take something to produce coal.
Go build
No,
your.
I-
No, you don't.
I'm trying to. I built a small line from a coal mine to a power plant, but the coal mine is not producing coal.
Maybe it's
Oh,
just
you
producing very slowly.
I don't know. but
What is your color? Also, where
it's
are
like
you?
A blue, I'm in the bottom like the very bottom corner. I'm like the light blue.
Oh, Monnings. No.
How do I flatten land?
Oh, I see you.
It's the terrain tool.
Um,
Yeah, I don't know
you're
where
gonna
that
want to
is.
set your train to
I did. On its route. I have so like it's supposed to go to. Okay, yeah. So there we go. Go to Henwell Heights. Wait. What?
right. Henville Heights is your.
Oh, wait a second. I got things mixed up.
Were you trying to have it load coal at Henville and unload coal at Shatwood?
At the mine, yes. Jeez,
It's a reverse quarry. We put stone back into the ground.
Wait, you have to set that? It doesn't just automatically do that?
It will automatically do it, but you can also set like wait for full load and stuff. Same as most other games.
Now, again, how can I tell how much is waiting at a station?
That is tougher to know. Or seems not to be super intuitive. But I think you just gotta have faith that things are waiting. I mean, that seems like the reasonable thing to do. Just believe.
Okay, so what does...
You can select a station and you can see what's
Okay.
waiting.
I'm gonna
Oh,
send...
it's loading! It's loading!
I'm gonna assume goods are carried in a goods car. Yep.
Possibly. That sounds like it would fit the bill.
Well, yeah, I was
Sounds like it
expecting...
would fit the way bill.
I was expecting it to be like a box car.
No,
It's
no,
called
everything
goods
has its
car.
own specific car.
Oh no, I should have told that train it can't use that line, it has to use that line. I guess I'll just have to... No, gee.
Also, I realized that you can't transfer goods from one train to another. Like, it has to go the full distance.
You can't?
No, because I over here had an iron train or an iron ore train going to another iron ore mine, and it wasn't offloading. That's why I had to destroy the station.
Even if you force it to offload?
Maybe I should have done that, but oh well.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure you can do that.
I got 70 tons of coal.
I forgot how to give trains orders because I am intelligent.
Ace, go make your own company.
No, in what?
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Where it said.
How do I... What is...
Where's the kick button?
No. What is the password to your company? I'm just gonna become you instead.
Oh, I don't remember.
Oh, god damn it. How do I...
That's why I didn't join my company, is because I don't remember what the password to my company is.
Bruh.
That is possibly...
That was like what, 2 months
Okay,
ago?
I joined Matt's company instead.
that's
Because
possibly...
Matt didn't have a password. It's called Reading Railroad because you.
Because you.
Because F you.
In
Okay.
particular, just you.
Okay, I'm gonna start a bus service. Wait, are buses a thing in this game?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, is there a bus stop?
You have to build them, I believe.
There we go, okay.
Build
2
bus
trains going,
station.
I'm making big buck. I'm probably actually going broke, but I
Well,
feel like I'm doing something.
I don't...
Where's the company finances? Can't remember.
Oh, truck station. That's what I need.
Here it is. I am
Come on.
losing money. That is lovely.
Outstanding.
I am losing money.
Whenever you want to be a railroad in the 70s.
Yeah, it do be like that. Oh,
I
what
got
the hell
72
did
thousand in the bank and I'm losing
Matt?
money.
What did
This
you
is
do to this
bad.
place? Why do you hate what? Oh my god.
This may very quickly be a defunct railroad. I'm gonna be honest. I mean,
Defunct land.
Why?
worst case. Oh wait. Oh, that was cringe. I just realized what you said. Worst case, it goes bankrupt. I just call it a day and go play roads online like I was before.
Bruh. We get a DMU.
Nice.
No, what you should do if it goes bankrupt is just see if someone else has a company with no,
Password.
yeah, exactly.
And bankrupt them. I get what you're saying.
Exactly. Stonks.
That's industrial espionage right there.
If I have to fail, you have to fail. Get over it.
Matt, what the hell did you do?
I would like to point out, Ellis, I told you the empty places on the map are empty for a reason. I went to an empty place and I'm going bankrupt.
I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry that you're having a bad time.
I'm actually making money now. This is going okay. I'm still poor, but less poor.
There we go.
What is your problem?
I'm assuming towns take goods. If they're not, I've made some dumb choices.
No, they do. You can.
They have to be a certain size or required.
Well, you have to
required
put it in the
buildings
right
of-
spot. Days since last maintenance. Hey, you should like go to the maintenance shed or something.
There we go. Now I got some buses. They're
I
just
need
gonna
to-
make myself some
Who is
little bits of income.
Who's this? Is there any way to see who owns something?
You might just have to know because of the color. All right,
Yeah.
you are broken as hell. I
Who's
think
in
I'm just gonna.
Who's in Patton Springs? Has the railroad in Patton Springs? Oh, is that
What color is it?
Publix?
Where?
In Patton Springs? I'm pretty sure it's yours.
Mine.
Not-
Where?
not yours? Wrong person. Jesus.
I was yellow. I'm gray now.
Was.
Yeah, like yellow gray puke, kind of brown. It says H Republic Transport.
That was probably me. Where?
No, I bet it wasn't you. I don't think it was you. It doesn't sound like a you name.
Well,
It would
where
be
on the map was that?
That'd be the default name. It's north southeast. Yeah.
At the bottom corner of the map?
Where? Oh my
Wait, am I
god.
looking at this wrong?
Where?
The top right corner.
Top right corner. At where?
Patton Springs, Powhatan Springs, whatever.
Oh, I see. Oh, I was brown? Yeah. That was my second time joining the server, because I forgot what my password was.
I mean, it appears to be.
Oh my god, dude. Simply don't like
Or
don't
no,
have a
no,
password.
No. I probably I probably knew what the password was. My motivations at the time were I'm not making any money, and I'm very like this very obviously isn't working. I just wanted to start a new company.
So with my growing revenue, I shall parallel a big company's passenger line and hope it makes me profit.
That's a good idea.
But I don't have enough money to do it quite yet. And also, this is Hemlock Transport. Okay. Where's Grammy? Where's he at? Okay, there's his airport. Where's his trains? Is he just
What?
Mr. Airport? Oh, there's some trains.
I'm Graham. I'm here. What's that?
I found your airport. I'm trying to find.
I found your airport.
There are multiple.
Now.
You will usually you need more than one for an airline.
It's not a requirement. The only requirement is taking off.
No, the only
Landing.
requirement is landing. You do have to land. You can never make it off the ground, but you definitely have to be on the ground.
I mean, land is a very
Oh, we got our first collision.
multi-use word.
Yeah.
We'll go with that.
I don't know what. Wait, was that? Where was that? What
Where was that?
It was Alice.
Pled
and...
Hatton.
Alice, you're gray, right?
No, Ace is gray
that
now
was
because
me.
he took over my company.
Bruh.
stud hat.
I
and
did
stuff.
take over your company.
You did take over your company.
left.
You entered it, and you wouldn't leave.
Then
Hostile takeover.
Okay.
Okay,
Bruh.
this map is utter carnage, and it hurts
Road
me.
Yeah.
vehicle crash.
Okay,
Yeah,
I-
we have to make.
I honestly have no idea how that happened.
Probably
think-
the next time we play, we should probably make a new map.
Yeah, well, next time we play, I'd
Probably.
like to do some mods and stuff. Does this work in that when you set up, like a new game, or sorry, when you enter a server with mods, does it download those mods?
Yes.
Okay.
It'll like automatically get them all.
Yeah.
I think it like prompts. I haven't done it in a while, or tried it in a while, but I think it prompts you like, oh, you need these mods to join this server or something.
Mhm.
I actually have to go, unfortunately.
All right.
But if you guys ever have a Roads Online Playdate, I'll come play.
We've had like 4 of them.
I
Yes.
know. I've not been around recently. So.
That's okay.
I have road.
Understandable. Have a great day.
I also came back to under construction yesterday for the first time in 4 months. So yeah.
Well, I'm still here.
Yeah, I
still
figured.
doing the same old,
Few
same
orders in its schedule. Are you retarded?
What is this? This is a.
Oh, I can't say
Sawmill.
retarded. That's not nice.
That's
I mean,
not a
it's
nice
true.
word.
It isn't nice. What is
That
this?
is not a community guidelines approved word.
It's a forest.
Okay.
Is that appropriate for the community playdate? My airplane is retarded.
No.
I mean, it probably is, but no. Okay. Have a
Ellis
good day.
gets demonetized just like Coaster Fan. Too soon.
That's a lot of damage. Truck station. How about
Oh, what am I doing, dude?
your mom?
I'm playing on like a 40-inch TV, and it's like the greatest experience because you can see like so much.
Plowing you are, mom.
You can see all those lovely pixels.
New vehicles. Let's do a wood truck.
How do you pay people money? I forget how you pay people. I like paying people money.
Oh wait, you can't. Oh.
These are not
no.
making money. Okay. We'll come back to you in a minute, but currently these are not making money and they need to be deleted.
Money now.
Deleted.
Mason was doing really good, and now it's
Mason was doing
Mason's
really
not-
good.
Mason's not even here, but his company was doing pretty good.
And how can we sabotage him?
Wait,
Can I
what am
join
I
this?
trying to
Let's
do?
do. Give
What am I
money,
doing?
join. Oh, cool. So I can just delete all his shit. Here we go.
You didn't have a password either?
Wait a second. I better join. I better
Grandma's joined
Yeah.
company number 3.
no. That's my company. That's Graham Transport. So I was giving my company a password before anybody does anything else. Because I feel like
Graham's
if somebody-
password is I love SP18. That's the name of that's the password for the company.
I mean,
Oh,
y'all.
I should explain to Graham about 4488.
Oh well, yeah, and you can actually explain to the viewers as well. But
Wait, what?
so
Is anybody even watching?
as a short, there have been people that have popped in and out. So go to here and then go to here.
Okay.
But in to preface this, Ace contacted me last night after Under Construction ended, wrote me 37 messages. I woke up with
Yes.
37 messages.
That I wrote at
And-
like 3:20 in the morning.
Yeah. And I was like, okay, either the world is ending, or somebody had a train of thought they could not stop, and it was the latter. And it was Ace. You were requesting a.
Well, I was gonna. My original plan was to request a GS series locomotive in black, just because I thought, oh, well, that would be kind of neat to you know, because there's probably gonna be like 44, 49, or they'll probably be just like another Daylight GS locomotive. It'd just be cool to have them not in War Baby, but just in black, like a late service
Yeah.
GS. And then I took a look at the stat pages, and I went, you know, I'm not really enjoying these, and I have to admit, I'm not a huge fan of the double headlights, and the ones with the single headlight are really bad, especially like the GS6, because they've reverted a bunch of stuff
Mm-hmm.
to make it into a mixed traffic locomotive instead of just like a passenger locomotive. So I did some digging, and I ended up at the at the Cotton Belt. I can't even remember the name. This locomotive is driving me insane. Um, it is the St. Louis Southwestern Class L1, otherwise known as the GS7 and the GS8.
Yeah, the GS series engines that literally no one has ever heard of before. Like, I feel like a lot of people don't even know it goes up to GS6. And
It does.
Yeah,
and it's like, oh no, that's not the end of it. There are more. There are even more. Like,
but
there
the
are
thing
way
is
more.
that they're not even GS-based locomotives.
No, they're because GS isn't
bald.
GS
they're
isn't a
bald
service.
Well, right, but like they're not even. Well, I'm saying that like Western Pacific made the GS-56s because they wanted a GS type locomotive,
Mm-hmm.
but these are Baldwins.
Well, right,
Well,
but
at least the first 10.
the
I just
GS
texted
is
Mason. I said, I'm selling all your trains in OpenTTD because you didn't password protect your company.
Jesus. I saw on the graph his profit like dropping, and I was like, oh no, there it goes.
Goodbye.
But it's a
That.
it's a Northern that has 3 subclasses. And I was looking at all the subclasses, and there's the three different ones. There's the initial variant, which obviously has some issues, which could be resolved. Which the Cotton Belt shops in, where is it? Let's take a look here. I can't remember. Like, this locomotive's driving me so insane that I'm forgetting everything about it.
So what is SB18? Wait, what?
So Pine Bluff. So the Pine Bluff shops worked on them, and they created a second subclass. Um, and it's so they have a Baldwin boiler. They're all roller bearing axles. Um, neat sort of Northern, and then World War Two happens, and they can't get their hands on the alloys they want, the lightweight alloys, to build the locomotive as efficiently as possible. So the last 5 engines.
Wait, Alex, did you get back into your company?
Yeah.
Should I put a password on Mason's company so he can't get back into it to save it?
I don't remember. Is there a way to close a lot of windows at once?
No, I don't
The
think
corner
so.
button.
There used to be a wait, what did you say?
I just hit the X button in the corner.
That
Yeah.
I said a lot of windows at once, but sure.
Yeah.
Welcome to basic computer skills. Closing
Yeah.
a window. Sounds like a client side.
Man, what is the most expensive single vehicle there is?
The planes.
You're just draining me of money, or you're draining yourself of money.
All right.
I'm doing dumb things right now.
I can tell from looking at the pop-ups at the bottom of my screen.
Oh,
I'm
damn
going
it.
on Mason.
Damn it, it's giving you pop-ups. That's not what I want.
I can see that you built 2 ports in the middle of open water, and that you bought like 50 boats.
No, these ports were already here.
Hmm.
I built these for a,
Yeah.
No, seriously. I did build...
Damn it, I don't have enough cash
Ship-
to blow up
The
Mason's
ship I
road.
have here has been here for 12 years. And that's
Oh
why it's
shit!
broken
I
down.
just
now.
like bombed the whole city.
But you know, I'm doing much more nefarious things than that. All right, and my work here is done.
I'm committing acts of terrorism
Actually, wait a minute. Can I do worse?
via
on.
Mason's
Is
command.
there a way to speed up how fast stations load cargo?
No.
But
Hold on.
it's best to have the station the length of your entire train.
Well, yeah, I know
Yes.
that.
Yeah.
Just okay. They don't. Hold on. How do I set like? I wish I could set all things at
Oh.
once.
Dang it, Mason has airplanes.
Okay, hold on. I'm
Okay,
gonna try this.
what
I'm gonna
does
try
the-
this
what
again.
does what does the HQ do?
I'm doing something. God damn
It
it.
keeps track of your company progress. I'm pretty
No,
sure.
if you place the HQ, I'm winning anyways. If you place your HQ, it's just like your company building. But you can't move it once you place it, so
So nothing special happens when you build it?
not
No.
really. It's kind of just a cosmetic thing. All right, so I've
My
destroyed
company
Mason's.
value is $1.
I've destroyed Mason's company. Fix that. And I'm winning again. So
Can't.
everything's good in life.
Well, anyway, so Southern Pacific 4488 is a locomotive that is incredibly mundane, but exists despite like incredibly weird chance. I guess that's the best way I can describe it. I don't know how you'd describe it, Ellis, because you've been with me for like
I don't know. It's
with this.
it's got quite a story. Oh crap.
Does that count as a style point? That's what Fort wanted to know.
Sometimes we've given style points for having served
Right,
under
but
multiple
does that
owners.
go on? Does that go to does that go on the card for just being like a locomotive
Oh,
that's
God.
very strange? Just
No.
an automatic 1 point.
No. Oh my
Dang.
god.
Aw. That's not
I have
fair.
done things. I have done terrible things.
I can see the money plummeting very rapidly.
What money?
Where do you see company values?
I'm confused at how you've even managed to make money drop that fast.
Oh,
Wait,
my
are you looking
chest
at the
hurts.
red Are you looking at the red company?
No.
No, gray. Wow, that is impressive.
Wait. What?
Operating profit. Yeah. Great. It's not doing anything.
For
Oh my
gray.
god. No, you're not gonna see it. You're not gonna see
How
it
is
over
Mason-
there.
How is
I'm-
Mason still
wow.
doing good?
Oh
even
my
though I
God.
spent all his crap?
This is impressive, I have to admit.
It's still going. Oh my god.
Wait, what's happening? Wait, what? What are you looking at?
Oh my god.
Um,
I
But
can't.
apparently your company's buoyant enough that this doesn't matter.
I know it doesn't. It didn't make a difference. I really wanted to try to sink you, and it didn't make a difference. You're still somehow
Mason's
making
company-
money. I mean,
Mason's company is somehow making.
I mean, it's
more-
going down, but it's
Okay.
like,
Okay. I think I just saw. Ooh, what? Ellis, where are all those going?
I
I
don't
don't
know.
even know where they are.
Where are you guys? What town
Just-
are you guys in?
Look. Okay. So
No,
look
don't
Oh,
tell him.
I
Look at-
found it.
Look at. Okay. So look at in one of the lakes. You'll see a conga line.
That is impressive.
Oh, Mason had an airplane crash. That's good.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but I'm still making money, dude.
Wait, where am I supposed to look?
Look at Mentborn at the lake near Mentborn. Jesus
Where the hell is
Christ, Alan.
That thing?
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
Flatborn dock. Flatborn? Or
Oh, what
where
the-
am I looking?
Mentborn.
Where is that?
Train 9 is lost. What are you doing, El?
I tried to do something, but it didn't work. Never mind.
Oh, you
Where the
tried
hell-
to create a train accident?
Yes.
Oh, you
Where
take-
is that?
Look,
my
look towards it's at the south of the map. Like if you zoom all the way out and you go to the south, you'll in the middle of the map. You're not gonna miss it.
Okay, I'm blind. Or just really blind.
It's like on the left side, about halfway up. It's in the lake. Hi, Benny. Go lay down.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Go lay down.
What the? Ellis, what are you doing?
I don't know
He's
what
trying
you're
to
talking
sink.
about.
He's trying to sink the company. 'Cause he's
Literally?
mad that he's mad
I'm not mad.
that I'm taking over
I-
his company.
I'm not
He's
mad. I
not-
just find that it would be a funny thing to do. I'm just messing with
Right,
it.
but your company is so buoyant that
I know it's too good. It's upsetting. It's too good. I need to find other ways to cause problems.
Ellis, look
besides outright griefing.
Yeah,
mean,
like.
look at the graph.
Wait, let me look at the graph.
Yeah, look at the graph.
Oh my god.
Oh wow, that's okay.
No, everything
I'm
is fine.
winning.
Don't worry.
I'm winning.
How do you
I-
change your company's color?
Well, there's not very many colors to choose from, but
Yeah.
I don't
If
want to
you
be
click-
light blue.
see like the money icon on the top bar and then the little head, like businessman icon?
Yeah.
Then you click on your company, and then there's like new face, color scheme,
Oh,
president
okay,
name,
there we go.
and you can put a password on, whatever.
How do I change this? I don't want to be light blue.
Oh my god.
I'll be pale green.
Well, yeah, most of the colors are already taken, so that's kind of
Alright, anyway, back to Reading. I've had my fun.
Anyway, back to Reading.
Are you destroying Matt's company?
No, I became Matt's company.
Oh, well, I destroyed Mason's company. It was a good time.
I
need to...
I left my company because Ace took it over, so I could be somebody smaller because I feel like that'd be more fun anyway. And then I decided
Grief.
I decided to rejoin my company just to see if I could like cause it to go under by making $3 million worth of boats, and it didn't work.
They're making money. They're making money. I just saw a payment of $16,000.
Oh my god. Yeah, this like there's some
Helicopter.
coal waiting at the other end. I mean, like I said, this isn't like I didn't just make these two docks. This was an existing profitable route.
You just tried to sink it with boats.
Yeah, well, I just figured like if I just make, 50 boats for this same exact route, there's no way they'll make money. Well, originally
You're wrong.
I was just gonna leave them in the depot, or actually, originally I was just gonna let them be free, but like,
You need to assign a route.
yeah, I needed to assign a route, so I just used the one I already had. Okay, let's see. What is losing me money? I need to see.
I
Profit
guess that's a sufficient handicap.
last year. Okay, that's pretty good.
Did you actually wait until you were full? Anyway, so SP4488 is very weird.
Yeah, SP4488 will in fact be the next special order card that gets released, as long as we can get a picture for it. And then after that, I actually got a order from Destroyer for NNW 2174, which is a Y6B. So that's coming as well. Meanwhile, earlier today, I got the pictures from Brian via Graham, so that means the Kickstarter is basically a go. So it's
I
exciting.
didn't make SP18 cards.
those will probably be. I mean, is SB18 on the Railroads Online tech tree?
Yes.
Then it'll come then.
I think I'll wait until the.
Are you
Railroads
making cards
Online-
for everything on the Railroads Online tech tree?
No, we're gonna be picking 16 that we think are the best, more than likely.
pick
16
six?
out of the how many?
16 out of the like 90
Ranking
something.
Smash or pass all locomotives in Railroads Online.
I mean, yeah.
Markiplier video.
Oh god. That's okay, I'm not gonna lie, I started playing one of the games he just started playing called Sucker for Love.
Mm-hmm.
It is so weird. Have you seen that video, Ellis?
I have not. Gloria watches Markiplier. I really don't. So I only see it when they decide to watch Markiplier. How do I adjust ground?
That I don't know.
Hello, everyone. My name is.
How do you
Ace-
what around?
Ace or
What
Graham,
are you
how do I do ground adjustment?
Okay.
You go to the ground thing, and then you select the.
Define
tool
the
you wanna
ground
use.
thing.
Where
Oh,
is the ground?
landscaping.
It's
Landscaping.
called
so
Found
there's
it.
like, wait. So there's like the rails, the roads, streetcars, which we don't have, then ship docks, then airports, and
Oh
then
right, because Ellis
and
is
then
confident and forgot to give us streetcar.
then the landscaping.
I didn't-
That was
Again,
the
I'm not
typical,
sure
like-
if I have any or know how to get any. I just
Ellis,
loaded into a
it's
vanilla
next to
game.
It's next to the sound icon, and then you click on landscaping, and then there's like down, up, and then like the level and area.
Hmm.
It'll like select the whole area and then like move it all to the same height as the place where you start.
Gotcha. Thank you.
And then there's signs there, or purchase. Yeah, there's signs at the end, and then you can purchase land for future use.
Yeah, so Ellis, that's how me and Hemlock came to terms.
That's how you block.
I managed to trod him into not being able to finish the line that I found first.
Yeah, that's how you block people. You use the signs,
Hmm.
or you use the claim the land, because it doesn't cost anything.
Which was the greatest part.
That it cost a little bit.
Or it costs like, but it gets like stupid when you're like someone's actively building railroads and then you have to go around.
Ellis, where are you building? I'm gonna put you a sign down.
I'm Matt, so
I'm just gonna put a bunch of signs down that say Cockenfeld over there.
okay.
I'm still gonna order the Bumblebee K28s.
Yeah. Alright, I need to make that a little bit better.
And it's gonna be really funny because I'm gonna have all these cards, but I don't have anybody like in walking distance or driving distance or like train distance that I can go and visit
Yeah, you'll
and
have to.
say, "Would you want to trade cards?"
Yeah, you'll just have to hang on to them or like mail them to people who
the
are
thing
interested.
is,
I don't know.
I guess I could like hand out like because the thing is I'm probably gonna want to get like the actual card packs. I could hand them out at my Garden Railroad Club.
Yeah, there might be some
and
people
then
there that would be
maybe
interested.
I could go to the Model Railroad Club in Richmond. I don't know. I actually had the insane thought because I was thinking. It turns out I was wrong. I was thinking that by the the Huntington Library was the place by the California State Railroad Museum. No, it's in L.A.
Mhm.
I had the insane idea. What if I took like some card packs to the California State Railroad Museum?
I mean, that'd be kind of
like-
neat.
Salesman, like, would you guys be interested in
No,
pandering these cards? It's basically like a student project.
Ace is not talking about Richmond, Virginia.
No, I'm talking about Richmond, California. Richmond is not within any of the stated distances from where I live.
California back.
California big.
California
on fire.
is not right now.
No, not right now. Not right this second.
Yeah.
Later, yes. Now, no.
Earlier, yeah.
Also earlier, yes.
Does California still have the mask mandate?
They're yeah.
We actually had a mask mandate. I think it just expired, but the governor brought it
Well,
back because like,
it also depends on county. Like a lot of the conservative counties don't have
Well, I know
mask
Disneyland.
mandates.
Disneyland got rid of it.
really?
Also,
That seems like insanity.
also my county doesn't have a mask mandate because we're at like 87% vaccination rate last
Oh, that's
time I
good.
checked. But that's
We just
because
got-
everybody here is old farts
Why
and
did
rich
that-
people, so they got vaccinated very early.
We just got rid of ours.
I got vaccinated early because my doctor wrote me down as obese and was like, "Congratulations, you can get a vaccine early."
Wow. Lucky you?
I went-
Question mark.
And I was
You're fat.
well,
I don't wanna be fat
and like
anymore.
and like we both like talked about it. It's like, yeah, it's fine. It's like, yeah, I know I need to lose weight, and it's like, well, and he's like, yeah, and you at least you get the vaccine early, and I'm like, yeah, that's fine with me.
It's something.
If I have to be fat to get the vaccine. But also, this was the guy who, after inspecting my cock and balls, said, "When you get a sexual partner." So that was very confidence boosting.
That's very optimistic of them.
Well, so like New Mexico got rid of their mask mandate inside, but at college I still have to wear it because of college.
Loan interest.
Yes.
Property maintenance.
Well,
Property
I'm
maintenance.
Regular
My
school
community,
discusses
my
it.
community college, frankly, they're insane.
I'm happy to say I'm actually making money.
Yay!
Woohoo!
Yay! I'm making money despite this massive convoy of ships in the middle of.
I am also making
I don't know.
women.
I don't see what you could be upset about.
I'm not upset about it because I'm still making money.
This game is easy.
I need to add more boats.
Clearly this game is too easy. Speaking of Transport Fever 2, I was playing on the Hyrule map. I finally kind of figured it out, but I'm also, well, there's multiple things that are probably kind of cheating, and then there's also multiple things where I don't know how I'm gonna do stuff. So the first thing I figured out is, whoa, well, maybe I should do ships, because ships don't require infrastructure besides ports.
Mm-hmm.
So they're very cheap. And then the other thing is then I spent basically the maximum amount of loan on a railroad.
Oh
And
my
I
god.
barely managed to scrape by and started making money and was able to pay off the $10 million loan.
Good lord.
But like that like I honestly couldn't see any other way I could have started that map. Like it is frankly very hard.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Not intentionally, I don't think. Like it definitely feels like a map made for like sandbox, and you're supposed to like adjust terrain and stuff like that. But oh my god, is it very hard as a campaign thing. The one thing that I didn't have that's like super cheating is the traction engine,
Mm-hmm.
which is basically a steam tractor. And those can carry like, and like this is before you get trucks, like way before you get trucks. You get the steam tractor, and you can like carry like 48 goods, 48 commodities.
That's insane.
Because it can haul 3 trailers.
You ever use RO Extended? I haven't. I used like the online mapping the other day for the first time because I wanted I wanted to see where our locomotive guy yeeted to, and the answer is gone. The answer is off this world. Like it no longer exists.
Aww.
Yeah.
But it's okay. I'm gonna fix it.
And after my good luck of finding the tender the first time.
Yeah.
I know. Well, it tried to leave once. It didn't succeed in leaving, and now here we are.
If I was there, I would have found it. I'm sorry I left.
Oh,
I'm
let's see.
sorry, it was all my fault.
Shame on you. Yeah.
And then the other thing that's kind of cheating is universal wagons.
Universal wagons are neat. I used to use them a lot, and then they felt like too much for me. So
Universal wagons?
That was
So,
a haul any
yeah.
commodity.
Base.
That literally sounds like cheating.
It
No, well, it's actually it requires a lot of thought.
it's also it's balanced-ish. They're expensive. They don't carry as much as like every other wagon.
What was I remember? Oh, I'm sorry interrupting. I just that literally just reminded me. I saw this video not too long ago about the bopper.
The what?
Okay, so
what does that do?
So apparently, I'm forgetting the road where they tried it, but they tried to make a hybrid rail car that was both a box car and a hopper.
Oh my god! Okay.
That sounds amazing.
That was the official name, the bopper.
Bopper. I'm looking this up.
Twist it.
Now.
Pull
I
it.
have to see this.
But like it's like it had like a pneumatic floor where like it would the floor panels would like tilt to the side, so like whatever it was, if it was being used as a hopper,
Arlington Northern.
That's it. Yes.
Wow, these are bizarre.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they look fine. They look like. I mean.
Oh, they look good. The problem is they were just too complicated. They were like too complicated to use because they needed a pneumatic air for like the pneumatics and like the floor and stuff to work.
And then what happens? What happens if you like? What happens if you like hit them too hard?
Broke. I cannot.
Also when I looked up Bopper, when I looked up Bopper. I put it in photo.
It's only 15 years old.
That came up.
What are those like four? Are those like two axle like E units? What are those?
How come this guy goes
They're
so
O
slow?
scale too.
Those have to be custom. I cannot believe that those would be like made by a company.
Those are like the egg wagons for like G scale, where it's like they're like, how do we make a small train that anyone can run? Oh, I know. Why don't we take the ends of the Bud observation cars and attach them back to back and put them on a powered truck?
Oh, it's slow because this engine is slow.
Okay, wait. Whose airport is Cunningpool West?
No, hey, those are real. That's not a custom thing. They're called beep diesels.
What?
Beep
Huh?
diesels?
Yeah, here, look. Here's another one.
Beep casserole?
They're called beep diesels.
What?
Where are you putting them?
I'm
In a
putting
photo
them in the
dump.
photo dump.
Oh, beep diesels. They go with egg liners, I would suppose.
That's what I was just talking about. Here's a Pennsylvania one.
Wait, when you say real, are you mean like these are real models that a
I
company
mean that
made?
these are a thing you can purchase.
Or no, I was asking is like, are these real like engines that companies bought?
No, these are toy trains.
Okay, that's a lot more believable than those being actual like real life locomotives.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest.
Obvious.
I don't think when you reload a save like this, I don't think the companies get their passwords back.
No.
Like, okay, so then you can just join your goddamn company. Like, why are you complaining that you can't get in? You don't remember the password.
Oh, me?
Yeah, you.
What do you mean? Well, I'm very confused.
I mean,
why are you?
Fly home, buddy. I work alone.
What? I honestly don't understand why you're saying. Are you saying there's no passwords when you reload a save? Because that's not true.
That is absolutely true. There are no passwords in any company except for the ones that have been joined and had passwords added since we started the game.
Hemlock's company had a password.
I just joined it. Doesn't have a password.
Okay. I don't know how to. Oh, that's how I leave the game. Abandon game. I'm gonna spectate. That was basically what
Bruh.
I've been doing the whole time. Is I've just been hanging out spectating. I built the one thing and then I just
Boats.
stopped. Like you could have just continued to play, Ellis. And
Yeah, but I
wasn't doing it.
honestly, on the one hand, didn't want to deal with that. On the second hand, didn't really want to deal with my big old company. Kind of wanted to start small. I'm trying to find
Fight your big
uh,
company.
so that's why I wasn't like annoyed that you were just taking control of it, because I was just like, okay, well this thing will carry on, and I'll go join Matt's company
Right,
because
but
I figured
well, then why are you mad? Why do you want me to leave if you don't want to be in your company?
because it's funny that way. It's funnier that way. It's funnier for me to grouse at you for taking it over than for me to actually care. Or for me to be,
This is a very high effort joke with a very poor payoff. I have to admit.
what payoff? Like what?
Exactly, that's my point. It's
I am
not funny.
I am entertained by it. Therefore, it works for me.
I am in pain.
It seems to be having a decent payoff right now. You both are laughing.
I'm just laughing because I can't believe how stupid this premise is.
Ellis, Ellis, don't worry. The laughing's fake. Only the tears are real.
Yeah, no, is it really that difficult to understand that I would pretend to grouse at somebody for being in my company?
That you don't care about? Okay.
I mean, it's not a big deal to me. That's just the act you put on. Like, obviously, I'm not going to take any of this stuff to heart. Obviously, I'm not going to be here legitimately mad about anything that happens in this game. But that doesn't make for good entertainment, to just be like, okay, and move on. Like,
So
you understand...
You're not being true to yourself, is what you're saying.
No, I'm saying that you seem to be failing to understand the premise of playing a character.
Hello. Who's here?
Ellis has character?
No, I don't. But I play them sometimes. Usually when I put on a flat cap and speak with a New York accent.
Oh, I heard that's a real treat. I heard that's a real treat for the missus.
Yes. Anyway,
Oh, actually, wait, Alice. I was meaning. That reminded me. I was meaning to ask. I haven't gone that far into like the series of like the Iron Horseman Chronicles yet. Is Benny the only like actual like human character we see?
Benny?
Or not Benny. I am having a complete brain fart right now. What's going on?
I mean, I can come up with one counterexample on the short.
Yeah, no, I believe you mean Uncle Jerry.
Well,
Jerry Day.
No, not Jerry Day. Anyway, hey Jake, it's a quasi-private game. I mean, it's a community playdate, so it's for anyone in the server.
All right.
We're on 12.1. It's the Iron Horse. It's just called, I think, Iron Horseman Community Playdate, and I put the password in streaming and recording. There are a bunch of companies in the game because this is a map that we'd used for previous playdates, but most of them don't have passwords on them because I guess reloading the save file does that.
Messed up.
Yeah, Graham came in here and like demolished half of Mason's old stuff, and then Ace joined my company and wouldn't leave, so I left my own company to join someone else's smaller company, which they aren't here to run it. So I was like, maybe I could do something with a small company. And then I decided that I should try to sabotage my old company, joined it back, bought about 70 boats, and just let them loose, and then went back to my smaller company.
Right.
Fun.
The thing is that his company is so successful at the 70 boats.
Yeah.
Didn't do anything.
Yeah, actually, it hasn't made a difference. My company's still making money. My old company.
Albeit at a reduced rate, and ironically, the route that he put all the boats on is also, well, I mean, it's not profitable, but it is still making money.
It is a route. It goes between a coal mine and a power plant, so it's not like, it's not like I just sent them out into the ocean to go do laps or something.
Although you very well could have.
I mean, yeah,
buoys.
I could have, yeah.
Can you clone a train outside of a depot?
No.
Yes.
No.
You can?
Yeah.
Oh,
Ow.
okay, so you can.
That depends exactly what you want to do.
Well, I just want to like, I have a train delivering coal from to a power plant. I want to duplicate that train.
Okay.
To roll on
Go
the
to your
same route.
Go to your depot.
Okay.
Pull up the new train button menu thingy, and then at the bottom there's a clone train button. Click that, and then click on the other train you want to clone.
Oh.
And if you hold control, you also duplicate that train's schedules and link the schedules. So if you change one schedule on one train, it'll change it for all of them.
Oh, thank God there's somebody here that actually understands the game, because I've played
I-
like 4 hours of this in total.
I've played my fair share of OpenTTD.
I'm just used to the depots in Transport Fever 2, which do absolutely nothing
Yeah.
except produce trains or vehicles.
I'm more used to the fact in Locomotion where there's no such thing.
Yeah, there's just the hand of God. You can just pick stuff up instead.
Yeah, it's like well, I mean, like it's in the same world as Roller Coaster Tycoon. This like giant tweezers come down from the sky to pick it up.
Exactly.
The classic hand crane.
Mm-hmm. Oop. There we go.
I would actually, the only reason why, well, that's not the only reason. The reason why I would buy Ellis Transport Tycoon 2 is I would want to see him do a playthrough on the Hyrule.
Oh yeah, we'll see what I can do with that.
With some mods, obviously.
I mean,
I'll give you some mods because there's some excellent mods. In fact, there's North Korean equipment that you can get on the workshop.
Why? I mean, okay, but why?
Yeah, I mean,
There's also you've probably seen it before, but the Quintemplex.
Yeah, I have seen that.
Wait, the what plex?
The Quintemplex. It's got 5 sets of drivers.
Okay, wait. Can you link the workshop
And 2
page to me?
cabs.
I need to see this.
Let me.
Wait. I think I know what you're talking about. I
Yeah,
think I've
it's
seen a
been
picture of
posted. It's been posted here. Actually, let me go take a look
Ooh,
at some.
diesel locomotive.
Let me go take a
Noisy
look
box
at
cars.
We've been playing, straight vanilla here, and I would have liked to get started with mods today, but when I posited that to like the gaming channel, the response I got was just like we can do with vanilla. And so I said, okay, let's continue. And then we started from here, and everyone else was like, well, why did we discontinue the map? And I don't know. I guess I wasn't clear that that was the alternative, but I figured if we were going to be okay with vanilla, we were just going to carry on with where we were.
I should probably subscribe to the traction engine.
Clicky.
But I can't seem to find it in the workshop. Can you like link it?
Yeah, give me a moment. I have to go find the steam tractor.
Did I just
'Cause
do
I forgot-
something stupid?
There it is.
What did you
I
do?
did.
Where are you?
I have 3 lines now delivering coal.
I made money last year.
Yeah.
That's actually a step up for me. Because this thing has, like, garbage reliability, and I don't know how to get it back up.
How do you spell Quintemple?
You service the trains more often.
Yeah, I know, I just can't get it to go in on its own.
You can schedule it.
I've messed with the maintenance interval a lot.
No, you can tell it. You can force it to go to a depot.
I know, and I do that, and it goes up like 5%.
Oh, okay. Also, it's partially aged too, so you could just be boned.
This is only 5 years old.
Let's see. I'm not going to go with that. Oh, yes, I am going to go with that. How much are you producing? I should have checked that beforehand. 125 tons. We'll work with it.
Let's see. It's just maintenance, like,
Here, I'm posting it in.
constantly. Let's just send it once a month.
Sending it in gaming.
Gaming.
I can't really reuse that for that part of the network.
Oh god. Okay, this isn't quite the same as the one I was thinking of, but god, that is.
I don't know
Yeah,
what.
it's got a flexible boiler too.
Oh god. I can
Ah,
see
the bendy
hole
boiler,
drilling.
yay.
God.
Yeah, it's got 2 cabs, a flexible boiler, and then
I mean,
power tender.
the thing is, like, okay, so bearing all the weird stuff with something that like big, how would you run something that big with that small of a tender?
Yeah.
Ask the Rio Grande.
It it has 120 km/h speed, so that's 75 miles in Transport Fever 2. It has it has 10,000 kilowatts of power, and it weighs 1,200 tons.
What? I believe I saw somebody talk about something like talking about one version of this where this is what you get if you want to pull the moon out of orbit.
Yeah, that is accurate.
Communism out of Russia.
It
You don't
runs
wanna pull
on
the moon
pure
out of orbit?
communism.
Okay, I have way too many switches over here.
Let me take a look and see what kind of oh, somebody did the Caltrain toaster as a mod in Transport.
Your mom
Fever
is a
2.
Caltrain toaster.
Oh my god, destroyed.
I don't even know what
By
that is.
facts and logic.
It's the what you
Toaster will be a
AM7
meatball.
or whatever.
AEM 7s.
Yeah.
Yeah, the AEM7, but they painted it up in Caltrain colors because they're gonna use it to test electrification on Caltrain for the high-speed
What if-
rail.
And
No,
hear
not,
me
it's
out.
not for the
It's not-
high-speed rail. It's for the
AEM
Caltrain
8.
electrification.
Well, right, but it's not running revenue service, which is like, okay,
I mean,
Kind of.
why?
I just wanted to test something. What can you say?
Yes, but you could also make money at the same time.
But it's a non-standard unit.
Yeah, you don't.
It's in our
I
scenarios.
don't want to be trying to make money on my test trains.
But the AEM7 works, doesn't it?
Yeah, but they're not concerned about the locomotives working, or they wouldn't have bought an AEM7 to test it.
Oh right, because we're a blue state and a power grid that's different to Texas's power grid because Texas is a red state. Okay, yeah, no,
I don't-
get it.
I don't see what that has to do with anything. They just want to make sure the catenary they installed doesn't fall
Right, I
apart
know,
when they
but
try
our
to use it.
But you're right, the power grid, Alice.
No,
The
that's
California
No.
power grid.
that's not
No.
that's not what that means.
It means the wires that are over the train melt.
We don't know. They might.
Well,
California-
why don't we find out?
I haven't
Hey,
seen
remember how
wires.
we said California is on fire sometimes? Will the wires melt?
Oh, the
Will- will
wires
it
are
let-
melting.
I basically it's actually really funny. You could basically have every single commuter train ever produced in Japan in Transport Fever 2.
People, the
Oh,
modders go nuts.
The modders go crazy. They go stupid.
Why can't I? I need to just replace this. I need to replace this train, but it's not. It's not losing money
Yet.
yet. Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god, the boats.
They
Yo,
imported.
What's wrong with the boats, Dean?
Why?
What do you mean?
What?
Hey, as long as coal is being produced, they will keep shipping it.
Oh my god.
Like 50,000 at the same time?
I don't see the issue with this.
Who
Where you
cares
getting the
about
coal
global warming?
from?
The coal mine. Duh.
Oh,
The
oh,
singular
yeah.
coal
I
mine.
see it. I see it.
But there's stuff. There's
Oh,
stuff
man.
imported from jointed rail in Transport Fever 2.
You know what I can probably do?
Okay, I think I'm just gonna sell this sucker because
I could probably steal your coal mine and find another power plant.
what, the
No.
one for the boats?
Yes. Oh,
I
no,
mean,
wait,
by all
there's
means, it's not
there's
my
one
coal
here.
mine anymore. It's Ace's coal mine.
I'm
Hey, guess what?
spectating.
Mine.
No, you're responsible for that company now.
It's not even my
Okay.
company.
No, not
Yeah.
you, Ace.
So Yeah, so
Ace
so
took
the
over
char-
my
so
Ace
the-
took over my
so
company.
the character is I'm mad
I
that you
am
took
not.
over my company, but now that something bad is happening, it's your company.
No, it was your company since the moment you took it over. You just have to deal with it through the bad times and the good.
Wait. So
Yeah, well,
potentially,
what is the name of the company? The Iron Horseman?
I don't know. It's whatever you left it as. I mean, you were the last person in
purple?
control of the company. It's your company.
That
says
sounds
the
different.
says the man who literally did
Yeah,
the last modification.
It's
to the
Iron Horseman.
Yeah, it's Ace's company.
What
I
if
I was working for you. I came back.
absorbed it?
I came back. I did you a favor. I built you something, and then I left back to my own company.
Uncle Jerry's president.
and this students is prime example. Gaslight.
I don't know what you're talking
Professor
about.
L.
No, this is
I don't know what
exactly
you're talking about.
this is just the thing that you did. I don't know what you're talking about. What is this gaslighting? I don't.
Okay.
There we go. I have finished customizing my company. We are now master mineral transport.
All of you people watching the stream, be taking notes if you want to gaslight someone. That's how you do
I
it.
mean,
No.
yeah, I
Don't.
What do you mean, no? No.
it is important that you're taking notes as to what Ace is doing to gaslight people.
Okay.
It's important if you
God,
do
these
want to gaslight
effing
people,
folks.
listen to the person telling you to take notes on gaslighting.
I should probably buy another train.
Yeah, you see,
No,
the
you
thing
shouldn't.
is I've dealt with enough. I've dealt with enough Snapchat thoughts to understand fucking gaslighting.
That is.
I mean, yeah, that's why people.
Lecture me
That's
on
yeah, and I don't understand gaslighting. How could I be gaslighting someone? I have no idea what it is. You're the person who knows what gaslighting is. Clearly, you're the one doing it.
Okay.
Good times.
And bad intentions.
And I mean, what's a little gaslighting among friends anyway?
Still gaslighting.
Alright, I'm selling this train. Okay, let's see.
Am I subscribed to any funny mod anymore? Also, I didn't mean to downvote whatever that is. Don't you hate it when you accidentally downvote a mod on the Steam Workshop and then you're forced to upvote it because you don't want to downvote it?
I didn't know that you could upvote or downvote mods in Steam Workshop.
Yeah, you can rate up or you can rate down.
I
And
thought
then
it was like-
Sometimes I click on rate down, and then that forces me to click rate up because I can't retract my vote.
Hmm.
Also, somebody made a fictional LNER 2662.
Well, this just has a pitiful max reliability. There we go, then. That explains it. Oh, how much is this? Oh, you know what? Get out of here. Sell all this stuff. Sell all the trains in depot, yes. Does that give me enough money? No, not quite, but I will have enough shortly.
Send help. I have sharp stuck in my head.
You have what stuck in your head?
Sharp.
You should probably get it out of your head, because that sounds like it would hurt.
Well, maybe we should replace it with something else, like, say, Southern Pacific or
Roll
88.
Maybe we should replace it with something else, say, like, 70 boats.
No,
Yes.
I will not.
Me joining Dean's company to buy him boats.
Dean, did you hear the saga of Southern Pacific 4488?
Well,
Because that
What?
locomotive is driving me insane.
we need to find a picture of it that we can use for the cards, which I think we have found one. We just have to pay the Denver Public Library like 50 cents for it.
Right, but that's it on the scrap line. That's not
Train
good
7
at all.
lost.
Oh yeah, that's true. That is not the ideal one that I would
Oh,
like
no.
to use.
The one we want is from that SoCal museum.
Yeah,
Hopefully
I need to see if I got an
email us
email
something
back
next
from them. I
week.
don't think I did yet. No, not yet. Maybe there are other photos out there in like obscure collections, but I have not found them. I just would like people to answer their dang emails.
if anyone haven't watched this stream and miraculously has the 6th photograph of Southern Pacific 4488, we would love to hear about.
Yeah.
No, you wouldn't. Don't lie to
Yeah,
me.
we would.
Yes.
No, actually, you're
No, you
right. We
wouldn't.
wouldn't. Don't listen to him. He's gaslighting you.
Okay.
There it is. I am stealing all of this coal. It belongs to me now. Once my train gets there.
Vehicles.
Oh yeah,
Oh, that
Alyssa,
reminds
there's
me.
a very bizarre. This is a bizarre rule. There's a mod for Pennsylvania Railroad H21 hoppers.
Ooh.
But the thing is that this guy was like, "I'm gonna make this historically accurate because
Why does
I'm
this
going
have
to."
only 8%
I'm gonna make
reliability?
this. I'm gonna make this in real life accurate because
Mhm.
I'm gonna do it based on weights instead of capacity. So it has. So it can hold 12 coal and
Train is a heck of a
12,
speed.
12 coal and 12 gravel, but it can only hold 6 iron ore.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Well, right, but the car's half.
Cars what?
The car's half full.
Yeah,
That's
but
normal for
yeah.
for iron ore.
Yeah, iron ore is heavy as heck.
Iron ore is our specialty. We're best in around Lake Erie.
Have you heard of a lovely little railroad, our Lord and Savior, the LS&I?
Maybe the well is I was just upset because the ore jennies weren't hooked yet.
Oh, by the way, who was
Which
that
are
mod?
also-
Who was that mod by any chance?
which one?
The hoppers.
Do not eat.
I knew it. That's
How did you know?
cause he makes all that stuff. That's Ross from Well, There's Your Problem.
Oh. Oh, so he's the guy who did the 40-foot. He's the guy who did the 40-foot wooden reefers, and there's
Yes.
there's your problem reef.
Exactly. Which
Well, there's your problem.
that
Reaper.
explains it. Well, there's your problem, Reefer.
It says, "Well, there's your problem." Plotted broadcast.
Yeah, there you go.
What does it say? It says stuff on there. The sophisticated radio listener's weekly dose of catastrophe and mayhem. It is Union Refrigerator Transit Company, and it is it is serial number 80085.
Yeah, there
Of
it
course
is.
it is. Outstanding move.
This is the part of the game where I normally fast forward.
But you
Yeah,
won't.
I understand. I've been slogging with this. I finally got enough money to replace my ailing, like, whatever it was, like 060 or whatever, with this DMU, and it's unfortunately not making money, which is this sucks.
Awesome.
You know what?
Speaking
You
of
know
40,
what?
What?
We're going for broke.
Uh-oh.
My DMU is breaking even. That's pretty good.
Going
he
for
also
broke.
did K4s. L.
Yes.
K-Force?
Uh-oh.
Please don't. Please don't.
Uh-oh.
Ah!
You said the magic word.
There's pre-war and post-war versions of them.
Does Transport Fever have a multiplayer?
No.
No,
That's like its
Not-
one failing.
not yet.
Ooh, not yet. No,
Never.
it
Because
just doesn't.
because Transport Fever 2 is still under development.
Well,
We're getting a boat update.
I mean,
at some time
boat's good.
in the future.
As you can see by the incredible gift that I gave your
Yes.
company.
Boats.
I hate you all.
Boats, and also
it's just such an
Pose.
eyesore.
You're an eyesore.
Thanks.
I try.
This is going to be expensive.
There's
Oh.
also
Oh, no.
there's also trench. There's also like 100
Warfare?
or there's
Yes.
also, yeah. Well, oh yeah, there is. There actually is. There's a map that is
There's
that.
Trench Warfare?
Like unironically, and you supply like the front lines with like tanks and troops and stuff. Like it's a whole mod set thing.
That's fantastic.
Okay, that's kind of neat.
It's like it's a hex based game too.
I thought. Oh, it's not.
Hexagons are
I haven't
Vestigons.
I haven't bothered to play it because it requires me to only run those mods. I'm too lazy to do that. But there's trench engines, for 700 and 750 millimeter rails, and they're
Interesting.
useless basically.
Wow.
And dinner's here. I'll explain why.
They're useless. Ouch. That's a lot of damage. I remember I can't remember what game it was that. I think it might have been like Open Rails, because I don't. It must have been one of the games that I never played, but it was like, oh, if you want to do narrow gauge, the track is only a certain size, so if you want to build a narrow gauge route, you just have to scale everything appropriately.
Yes. About that, you remember Flegel?
Of course I remember Flegel. I talk to him, I mean, every once in a while.
Point is, he's been developing for Open Rails a miniature version of White Creek.
Okay.
So it's all ride-on size.
Oh, that's fantastic.
It is.
It's
And
all
it's
right on
accurate.
size, meaning the buildings are just gigantic.
Yes.
Oh, man. I love loading into MSTS and seeing my 700-foot tall trees.
Well, the funny thing is he's even modeled our locomotives.
Oh, that's perfect.
So there is now an Open Rails version of my 7.5-inch gauge box cab.
Didn't he also model the crab?
Yes.
No. He did. Awesome. I just wasn't sure about that.
And the scarab was modeled too.
What?
That's fantastic.
Did you say don't use your hands? What?
I mean, talking about dinner, I assume, like, no finger food. Hey,
yeah, it was expensive.
someone... Oh, no, what'd you do?
Things. Stuff and
Okay.
things.
Okay, it wasn't like you crashed something, therefore it was expensive. No, okay. Out of curiosity, because you're, like, the person who most recently joined the game, when you started a company, how much loan did you start with?
300,000.
Okay. Oh, so Matt did pay back some of his loan. Interesting.
Well, I started with 100,000, but the capacity to go up to 300,000, which I'm using.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that strikes me as the thing that would happen, considering you talking about it being incredibly expensive to do things.
I'm not saying what I'm doing is wise. It probably isn't.
Well, next time we might have a completely different map and, like, a whole new set of mods and everything. I really would like to get one of those mod sets with the crazy detailed industry chains.
Those are fun.
Yeah, that is what I really wanted to do, and when, like, I put up the vote for this community playdate on, like, Wednesday night, so by the time I knew we were doing this, I had very little time to prepare anything, and it was just like a snap decision. It's like, okay, nope, we're going with vanilla again. We're just going with what we got. I'm appreciative of the fact that I'm making money now. This small railroad that really wasn't doing much of anything, and I'm finally just dragging off the ground.
Okay, I'm back. Anyway, so I don't know what conversation you guys had, but the reason why the trench engines are useless, or the narrow gauge is useless, in Transport Fever 2, is because they simply can't keep up with the demand of the industries.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I have that problem in Transport Fever even with bigger things. I feel like I'm always struggling against the demand of the industries. I just can't run trains fast enough.
Well, I mean, I haven't had that issue, but the issue for me is goddamn traffic management.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's what I mean. I can't run enough trains. I can't make enough throughput.
No, I mean as in like automobiles congest cities
Oh,
and stunt growth and stop buses and trams and trucks.
well, I mean,
Like that is literally late game Transport Fever 2 is playing City Skylines.
yeah, I mean, Transport Fever is as good of a city builder as City Skylines ever was. So,
Despite being a transport game.
yeah, well, most of city building is managing your transport.
Yeah.
Maybe looking at you,
People got to be somewhere.
looking at you, City Skylines, can I make a city that isn't car independent?
I mean, technically, yes, with some DLCs. You,
Right, but I don't have all the DLC.
Yeah, and that's my problem with City Skylines in general. That's the reason I don't own it yet. I have always just sort of looked at it and went, well, if I can't get all the DLCs right now, I don't need to buy the game right now. And every time when it's gone on sale, I've thought real hard about it. But at the end of the day, I'd just go and play SimCity 4 instead.
Well, I got it for free, so
Well, congratulations.
yeah. Without any
Oh,
DLC.
that's why you did this. That was not a smart move, Train.
Me, who still just has the 2 trains that I'm running back and forth.
You only have 2 trains?
I only have
I
2
have-
trains. I took
I have
over...
4.
I'm the purple. I took over a company that was doing really, really poorly and had started up and done poorly, and I just wanted sort of a challenge, like to see if I could turn something around. Seeing as my company was taken over, and this just seemed like an apt challenge. So here I am. I'm trying to make things work, but I'm making money very slowly. Meanwhile, this guy made $3,000 of profit last year, and I could do to give him a friend. So, clone vehicle. Aha! I used the technique. Oh, whoops,
Marvel?
did it get the, schedule? Yes, it did.
That was expensive.
What do you do? What color are you?
Oh, the Blue Mountain and Southern Railway. What color do you think I
Of
am?
course you
There
are.
are like 4 different blues here.
Should I build an HQ?
Oh man. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Okay, you are these guys down here. That's what I thought.
I have an HQ.
Yay.
Hotel Quebec.
Hey, I can afford another... Can I have... No, I can't. Yes, I can. Hello, Train 8.
I just saw you make that. I happened to be clicked on your depot at that time. It just like, boop, there it goes. We got another diesel. Oh wait, would you just say no, because I won't ever have the money to do that. Maybe I just made the wrong choice. What happens when you get one of those pop-ups that's like, would you like to test our vehicle?
Well, yeah, you just get to purchase it.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Downside.
Yeah, okay. Well, I don't think I was going to be able to afford that anyway, so I just said no.
You fool. What have you done?
I
What
said,
have you done?
I pressed the no button. It's the end.
I'll take it.
Well,
They just offered it to me.
did they? Oh, well, at least they're giving it to somebody who can make use of it then.
One small problem.
What's
I
that?
can't afford it.
Never mind. I assume you're making more money than I am.
I don't know. I'd have to look at the graph.
Okay, wait. In this game,
Oh.
do loans automatically slowly pay themselves off, or do you have to
No.
pay them off manually?
You have to pay them
Manually.
off manually.
Manually.
I
It's like
think.
Transport Fever 2.
I
Did
think.
you just admit to committing monetary fraud?
Yes.
Oh, shoot, shoot, shoot. Bugger.
Booga.
Hi,
Booger.
Benny. Hi, Benny. Hi. Hello.
Oh, that was a mistake.
Hey, little bean.
Clicky. And clicky.
I need to figure out what my next move is. It's got to be
I'm trying to
inexpensive.
think. It's gonna bankrupt you.
I mean, I think my next move is just buying a third truck, because this has been fairly profitable.
Your next move is just bankruptcy.
Yeah, probably.
Bankruptcy Blue.
I declare bankruptcy!
Good
That's
thing
not
you,
how that works.
good thing you can't declare bankruptcy in railways of the eastern U.S.
Good thing I can't
Maybe
declare
you can't.
bankruptcy in this game, or else I would just join all the companies without passwords and make them disappear. Just clear up the map. That would be a neat thing to do, just delete a company outright.
You
No.
can.
You can?
You're the-
How do?
You're the
I believe if you click on the companies tab, you can. As a host, I believe you can delete it.
Oh, as a host I can.
Mm-hmm. Other words, you can, make them unprofitable and buy them out.
Oh, you can buy them out?
Yeah, how do you do that?
Apparently, I was a god at like Sid Meier's Railroads too, because I would buy out all the competitors.
I mean,
I
that's
would-
just
it
how
was
you
like-
play the game.
Mm-hmm.
Well, right, but I was on like hard or whatever. I can't do that anymore.
You were hard.
Jesus Christ.
Yay, my
Arr.
first passenger train has arrived. It made me no money, because it has no one on board.
Yeah, it'll do that.
I need to double track this.
How do I buy out a company?
You wait for them to become unprofitable. If they're profitable, you can't buy them out, sorry.
Oh, okay. Oh, time to go join my old company again and buy more booths.
Ooh, money.
Well, but seriously, how would I do that? Like, they have to be...
They have to go up for a bankruptcy.
Oh, they have to go
I
up for
believe.
bankruptcy? Oh, okay, understood.
Fly me to the
Your
moon.
mom...
Let me play among the stars.
Hello,
what?
Train 9.
Let me play among us.
Balls way down deep inside your jaw.
Alright, let's see, what's here? Hem's company's doing very well. Graham Transport is doing very well.
Holy shit, I've taken off.
Yeah, you have. Player Transport is doing well.
That was me. That was my first company. Sure.
Onion Pacific. I mean, I don't know at what point like a company left to its own devices will stop being profitable. I would assume probably never. Although I would guess as time goes on, like things will break down.
Trains, yes,
Yeah.
Breakdowns are problematic. I'm gonna have to redesign this. I already hate this.
I'm gonna have to go soon.
All right, buy Whitcomb Wood. Oh, whoops. Oh well, whatever. I'll just.
How do you leave?
You don't.
Crap.
You're stuck. You're stuck playing this forever.
No!
I got a song stuck in my freaking head. It won't leave me alone.
Let's see. Do we have new?
Let's replace it with Southern Pacific 4488. Which, by the way, is an outstanding number for a locomotive.
It is a
4488.
Yeah. It's a good number.
4488?
Yeah.
Local
Look,
authority
guys later,
refuses.
Look, let's just be polite and honest. 4483 is better.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What was the provenance of 4483?
I won.
Oh.
LSU
Oh. I thought we were still talking about Southern Pacific.
I'm saying it's better.
Oh, I mean, fair. boobs, but
Yeah, exactly.
did you see the pictures that Warhawk sent today?
No, but it's
Uh,
Warhawk, so I already expect it.
It was funny because while I was looking up 44 or 4488, that engine came up.
Yeah, I mean it's close, ish. This guy's also not transporting as much as it could, but
You can have a
oh well.
train wait for a full load, you know.
No, I mean it has old cars that only carry 5 tons apiece.
Oh, okay.
Why does this town hate me? What did I do to them?
What did you do to
Run
them?
more trains.
Yeah.
What?
The answer is to run more trains.
I've got an. I put an airport down.
Oh, that's... Well, actually, I'm thinking modded. In modded, some towns hate airport noise.
Oh, that's interesting. That's an interesting mechanic.
It is.
We call it the NIMBY mechanic.
Exactly.
Well, that's like the pollution mechanic in Transport Fever 2.
Oh, there is? That's neat. I like the pollution mechanic in Factorio.
Well, the thing is that in Transport Fever 2, you can have vehicles have a higher maintenance value. It doesn't decrease the rate at which they deteriorate, but it decreases the amount of pollution they produce at a higher cost.
And I assume passengers don't like pollution.
Well, it stunts city growth.
Ah, I see.
But so like you're forced to juggle congestion and
I mean,
it's called emissions. It's not. It's representative of like all emissions, not just like CO2 emissions, but like poison.
Oh yeah. Yeah. They could have just called it. Well, I could understand why they would call it emissions instead of pollution because that's a little bit more descriptive of what they're talking about.
Alrighty, that line is double track.
Me just buying Alcos. What are emissions? Blah 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 blah.
Glug 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 would like to know your location.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh wait, crap! This is
somebody made a mod of that electric look that all the railroad during gas, like the E44 or whatever.
Oh, those GM. Things.
This Christ rail.
What?
Christ rail.
Just the length of your line is.
Oh, I thought we were talking
immense.
about a company called Christ Rail or something.
Should I rename my railroad to that?
Christ Rail? Yes. Absolutely.
No.
Yes.
No, it's heathens.
I see nothing wrong with that. I am heathenous. Okay. Only produces 72 tons per month, so it's not like a big deal that it doesn't, Oh, you know what else can screw things up? Not that I shouldn't be thoroughly acquainted with this already. An industry closure can mess up your system real good.
Oh yeah.
Alright, I'm also going to say no to this.
Industries close in this game?
Yeah, I keep getting notifications that industries are closing.
And you keep telling me that it's random Locomotion, but I'm pretty sure it has to deal out.
I mean, maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. I know that Locomotion's pretty random because it seems to be that the industries I'm using definitely have no problem closing down on me.
Okay, this is going to screw things up pretty good. Let's have some fun.
Yeah, you're like doing fancy stuff over here. It's pretty serious.
What can I say? You keep asking me questions on this game. I've played a little bit of it.
I mean, I feel like if I had more money, I'd be able to learn more. I'm not complaining that I don't have money because I am enjoying trying to get this thing off the ground. and right now we're like 20 feet up off the runway, but like I've at least spent a lot of time, reading about best techniques in OpenTTD. Like I haven't played but for 4 hours or so, but I've certainly spent more than 4 hours just reading posts on the OpenTTD subreddit about like, oh, this is what I did and this is why it works. It's like, oh, okay. There's a lot of thought that goes into these things sometimes, sort of.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
More here to listen than to play, though, because for some reason the stream's really quiet on my end.
Oh, really? Huh.
Yeah, I think it's just my computer. This headset's on its last legs.
It seems to be a normal amount of volume on my end, but I don't know.
Yeah, I can confirm as well.
You can confirm that it's a normal amount of volume, or
Yes.
Okay.
Mine's just jank. Been needing to replace this headset for a while.
At the same time, though, what happens if a company goes out of business and nobody buys it, or like company goes bankrupt and nobody buys it?
And it gets deleted.
It just disappears? Ooh, magic. I like that. Is there like a threshold that you have to have a certain amount of money to buy out a company? Or
I believe so.
is it like an auction?
It depends on the company's value.
Okay. Alright, that's going swimmingly. I have over 20 grand for the first time in this stream.
3 hours later.
Yeah, I know. I'm working. See, how much am I paying in loan interest? More than I would like to be paying.
This kind of game in their banks hurt me, because it's like, oh yes, you're going to pay us every month, but then you have to pay us back the loan's full amount anyway.
Well, I mean, that's...
interest.
Yeah, you're paying off the interest of the loan, you're not paying any on the principal. In some ways, it's actually very reflective of real life. At least the real life of predatory lending practices. And,
Yeah.
Bribe them.
Listen, bribery is not a crime if you don't
well,
get caught.
we're running vanilla, Garrett.
I can't bribe fund new buildings. 310,000. I can't afford that. That's a lot of money. That's almost half of my funding. Or
Wait, what?
my stuff.
Why do
I
you
only
hate... It just went from normal to atrocious.
We need a game that's just called like trading companies, predatory business. Be
Okay, so that part of it's done.
I'm sure there's games to just be predatory lenders, etc.
Oh,
That
no,
would
there's
explain
a
why the steam locomotives have no tender. Yeah.
Yeah, you have like Transocean too, and you can just like randomly make it so that other companies' accounts are frozen for like $5 million.
Wow, that's a lot of money.
Not really.
Outstanding.
Whenever you realize you're running a worldwide shipping company.
Wicked Worldwide, Mr. Worldwide.
Like boats.
They go wild.
Just shipping.
That reminds me of like Arms Trade Tycoon Tanks.
Oh, I just...
Year, where it's funny because you're working in a country to build tanks, right? And then your competitors sabotage you. And it's like, dude, we're at war. Don't you want to win the war? I guess money's more important to them. They want to sell.
If you ask the U.S. government, the money is more important than lives and always will be.
It's not about the money. It's about
It
sending
is.
a message.
Definitely about the money.
Alternately, it's not always about the money, Spider-Man. It's
It's
about the Mets, baby!
It's all about the Mets.
What?
Hit a home run, baby. It's about the Mets.
It's always about the Mets. Mets are life.
Where did this come
Isn't that like this a sign of like a true New York?
What, liking the Mets?
Yeah, 'cause,
I don't know.
Because you're over.
I don't know. The Mets are like a running meme between me and a couple people.
The Yankees are overpowered. They don't deserve to be as good as they are.
Imagine understanding sports. Can't be me.
Imagine caring about them. You're not the kind of person that just listens about the Super Bowl the day after. What a weirdo.
Also, I
Who
like
checks
how,
checks the morning paper to see who won the Super Bowl?
I literally just went to school and somebody's like, "You see what happened?" I was like, "No, what happened?" They're like, "The Rams won." And I was like, "Cool, don't care."
And there you go.
I like how
Question answered.
How floss is a play on brush. So a floss 47 is just a class 47 made by a brush.
We're going to start a new trains route because I'm done with roads online tonight.
This guy's doing well.
Meanwhile, I'm not playing roads on. I don't feel like building.
I am getting ready to have to take a 22 car loaded ore train on the 3% grade, and I desperately need a brakeman, so I'm not doing
I
it
can do
now.
that.
You want to be a brakeman on a 22 car long ore train?
Yes.
Come join me.
I love the community aspect of Birds Online. Honestly,
I was literally just gonna wait until my buddy got back from town and be like, "Hey, I need help."
you can always ask around here. I love.
What's the download? I would love to play railroads, especially on my own server, and I don't have to build track.
St. Louis. If you want, I can send you Roads Online Extended. You can teleport up there, so you don't have to walk.
You can what?
I can send you a link to my Roads Online Extended. You can teleport yourself to the Iron Mine, so you don't have to walk.
That sounds dumb.
That's a lot of damage.
You can walk. Have fun.
There we go.
Dude, you can also like DPU locomotives. It is the dumbest thing ever.
And it sounds cool, but it also sounds just.
I saw somebody have 3
extra.
hoses on the head and 1 on the rear, and I was like, why does this exist?
The last time that happened, we shoved through the caboose.
Oh no!
I don't know, I double-headed with some Class 70s this morning.
Yep.
I had an engineer, though. I didn't feel like, yeah.
Yep, that was for it.
Yep, it was fun. Good time. I usually do helper service, but...
Except for it couldn't hear you me talking about 4488.
And about derailed us like 3 times.
Bruh.
Because he couldn't hear me because you were still complaining about 4488, but for some reason you're still trying to get it to work. Yeah. You do realize that the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over with expecting different results, right?
Right, yeah, and 4488 isn't.
Okay.
Oh, but I think you are insane at the moment.
Alrighty.
Is
I am
insane.
profitable.
Yay!
Excellent.
His insanity is going to be spinning a brake wheel. I could get more out of this.
Oh, he's going to need to spin more than a brake wheel. It's going to be straight up whatever like brakemen in movies look like, man.
Well, that's why I said his insanity is going to be spinning a brake wheel. Like his
it's not going to stop the
his
train.
thing that he's got to do over and over again.
Yeah.
And expect it to slow down when it doesn't.
Oh, she was coming down the grade, making 90 miles an hour.
If I had a second locomotive, I would stick it on my rear end because it would probably be easier to brake, but eh.
How do I... Oh, I forgot how to set... I forgot how to set, like, access to the rest of the signals.
Check your sign.
Big update for Rocket.
My sign?
Rocket.
Because I know that there are more signals than this in the game, but you have
Block
to, like,
signals
enable
would
them.
be really handy.
Yeah, I know, and we had them when we started, and then there was an update to OpenTTD, and it sort of hid them behind some sort of menu, and I don't remember what that menu is.
It still gets updated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It got updated, like, in the last month or so. Whenever the last time it's a different version than we played last time.
And that's because it's an open game.
Yeah,
My forehead is broken.
that's not good.
No, it is not.
Let's see.
Alright, what is the server?
New vehicles.
It should be CNN. My aunt. Oh, she sent me pictures of her new puppies.
Oh, puppies!
Yeah, her dog just had 3.
Aw. Floss 47.
And then she has 2 kids that are under 4. I do not envy her. That's
Yikes.
all. No thanks.
Let's see. I need to figure out what I'm gonna put on this because I think I can get more out of this.
Alright. Do you want me to set borrow extender, or you just want to walk over the mountain?
And I would walk 500 miles.
Not in this game, I wouldn't.
Yeah, no, not in Railroad Zone.
I mean, did you play like when it first came out? Because the walking speed now and running speed is so much faster than it used to be.
No, it is now.
Oh
played
my
it-
god.
Because people kept losing their porters in soft lock.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been playing the game for a while. I didn't play it right. I mean, I knew about it before it came out, but I didn't get it until it'd been out a month or 2.
They
Like,
changed
they'd
the
already
walking speed on like day 5.
Yeah, they had already added the UI and stuff by then. By the time I started playing like the Locomotive UI,
Mm-hmm.
so I don't know how long it had been out. I mean, I knew about it, like I said, before it ever released, but I forgot about it.
Alright, where's the train?
The UI I think is virtually all the additions have been good. The UI is I think my least favorite addition.
I mean,
to the game since launch.
Honestly, I like the UI.
I like it because it just makes life simpler.
There are a lot of reasons to like the UI, but coming from the perspective of Derail Valley,
You can still operate the locomotives. That
you
way.
can, but I don't like the UI. I don't like having the UI as like a concept. I don't feel like it needs to exist, and it's sort of like like I get that they added it because the controls were crap on certain things, namely the handcar. Controls are better now, except for the handcar. But even if controls get to the point where they're basically perfect and they're extremely usable, having the UI is a Pandora's box that's never going to be closed. Like, they're never going to get rid of the UI. Whereas Derail Valley proves that you can absolutely have a functional game just like this without needing one, without needing a UI at all. And
I
that's,
get where you're coming from, but
you
there's
know,
no reason not to have it, you know?
I don't know.
Immersion.
Yeah, I just, you know, we're definitely coming at this from different frames of mind, especially, like, I don't think I would ever really consider using ROX, and, you know, for you it's a go-to, and even putting the map into the mapping tool online just to see where the locomotive had gone off to, was something I didn't really want to do, just because it didn't feel right. But at the same time, there's no wrong way to play the game.
Does it only keep track of locomotives on tracks?
No. It keeps straight. It's gone. Like, it doesn't exist anymore. it vaporized.
But I don't know. I mean, I tried to. I played the game through with no mods, and I found Minizerg, and I tried that, and that's a go-to. ROX is something I don't actually use very often. I've used it more today than I have ever in this entire game.
What I will say is, voila, Orbit.
Orbit. Yeah.
One time, me and a buddy sent a handcart literally across the mountain.
Yeah, that'll happen.
And then I made him run and find it, and then whenever he tried to reroute it, crashed his game.
Oh, no!
So I ended up having to go and find it myself and delete it. We spent more time than we should have on this handcart.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
But hand cars are sentimental, eh?
No, the only thing
Like
that's
a part of the
sentimental-
family.
The only thing
Family.
sentimental is Betsy and the a Eureka, because it means you were dumb enough to buy one, so therefore you have to put it in a museum.
A Eureka is a great second locomotive purchase. It's worse of a purchase. It's worse of a purchase now since the physics. Actually, no, I take that back because Betsy is weaker. Your
better.
guys not. Yeah, it's much better of a purchase now than it was before. It's a really good second locomotive for the hauls between the first three industries. Well, the first two industries and the
I mean,
freight
yeah.
house. It's not something you're going to carry through with you to the late game, but as a first purchase, I think it's pretty good.
Wow, you got a fancy. You should have seen me on the. But also, that you've got a fancy iron ore thing.
What do you mean a fancy iron ore thing?
The route you go all the way around them, and I've crashed.
Oh no.
Oh no! Oh no! That's the line to the smelter. My buddy built it. It's awful. It's going to have to be rebuilt. Don't look at it. It's terrible. That's the line to the smelter.
I was at the track in the game.
That's a lot of damage.
Guys,
If you
Yeah.
go to the iron line, you go right at the Y.
by operating profit,
No,
I'm
I
in
just
first.
went straight
Nice.
over the mountain.
Oh, nice. I
Yeah.
can send you, do you want a mini circuit map so you can know where you're going?
That's pretty damn baller. I just want to say, like,
Are you not at the iron ore mine?
I mean, I am.
the two best companies were intentionally crippled, but
I know.
that's still
but
really damn good. Also, what is that other? Was the two light blue lines are actually right together at the top? I don't know who that.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Competitive Hearts of Iron, but it's competitive.
oh, it's you and Graham's company that are together at the top right now. It looks like.
Both on the operating profit board and in game
Yeah.
on the map.
But yeah, so
I
the
wonder
coolest
what
thing-
the reason for all the bizarre crashes
I
are.
don't know. I don't ever crash as a host. I don't ever crash as a client.
Right. Well, of
Really
course, but
weird.
why do clients crash?
I don't know. Why do
No, clients tend to crash a lot easier than the host does, and I don't understand why.
Right, but
I
like
mean,
it's almost
thank
as if,
goodness.
like after an allotted amount of time. If you're on somebody else's server, you crash. Like Alice.
I think this is just a you problem. Like people crash on your server and you crash on other people's servers. Really
Like,
didn't.
my buddy crashes occasionally. It seems to be the further you are away from the host, the more often you crash as a client. Because my buddy lives in Oregon, he crashes really bad. Where someone else I play with lives in Missouri,
I
and
was
they don't
fine.
ever crash.
I'm fine on the community.
Yeah, and I'm hosting that out here in the Boston download region. Like,
Right. But
there doesn't really seem to be a lot of rhyme or reason to it, but it doesn't seem to happen to a lot of people.
I mean, I don't know. I only know one person that happens to, and even then, it's usually whenever you're doing stuff such as placing massive segments of track that it crashes.
No,
as
like,
well.
cause I went over the mountain, right, and I just crashed.
Yeah, I think that sounds like a client-side issue.
Yeah.
Stop. Hem's not here.
Whatever.
Is it bad that I'm considering a fourth track?
Oh my god.
Yes.
No, because standards.
You are bankrupt.
No. No, he is
ERR
fine.
in a nutshell. Bankrupt. 4-track. Must have.
Yeah. No, I'll take the fourth track. That's a good deal. It's a good idea.
Here is you simple 2-track main line. 4-track. I'll take it.
Yeah.
4 tracks under God.
It is
Indivisible with
liberty and standards for all.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, you remember the road to Denver thing that Brad was going to do at a time?
Of course.
Yeah, I call that.
We wrote out a full thing for that.
Of
Yeah, I
course
saw
you
that.
did.
A train pledge of allegiance.
Yes.
Specifically Pennsylvania Railroad.
A pledge of a standards, actually.
Pledge of
standards.
Together with profit and standards for all.
It was 4 tracks under Thompson.
Yep.
Completely divisible
No.
with yes,
No, negative.
with hatred and
Standards.
bad standards for all.
I'm here.
Okay, Mr. Central.
Oh, New York Central.
Standards good.
Hey,
Norfolk
New York Central
North-
Bay. Standards bad.
Norfolk Western.
I'm
What's
here.
Good Norfolk and Norfolk.
Morgan and Morgan and Morgan and Morgan and
Oh
Morgan.
no, I like the Norfolk railroads.
Norfolk and Western.
Although
You
in that
are
there's
all
odd
grum.
history.
So what do we need to do?
Well, we need to combine these two cuts of ore cars, swap what
Right.
you and the cabooses on, and take it down the mountain.
Okay, that's fine. What do you want to do first? Get the caboose?
I'm gonna get the caboose and shove it on this end of the train.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna have to, that cut of 10 cars, I'm gonna have to do in 2 5s, because otherwise I can't get it started on the hill to push it back up in the yard, because the yard's up on the hill. Listen, I didn't have a whole lot of space, okay?
Well, no, I'm just laughing because everyone's right.
About what?
Ore cars are heavy.
Ore cars
Yes.
are extremely heavy.
Absolutely.
Although
I don't.
coal and ore weigh the
Yeah, I
same
wonder
in this
why.
game, which is very odd, and I'm not a fan, but...
Could it be that they're
I crashed, but not before saving you from the derailment.
You flipped the switch, instantly crashed.
Yes.
Yeah.
I flipped the switch so it wasn't against you, Eric.
What is going on with...
flip the switch? Has
No
a heart
one else-
It's
attack.
just Ace. It's
Like, literally, I have played this game with people in Australia who don't have as many disconnecting problems as you have so far.
And my internet, I think, is fine. I don't know what.
press X to doubt.
Either your computer or your internet isn't fine, and you're going to have to choose which one you think it is real quick. Because whichever one it is, we're going to make fun of.
Legend lives on from the Chippewa.
4K no less dose.
I honestly have no idea because
The legs live on.
What?
I don't know.
Question
Standard.
mark.
maybe I should verify the integrity of my.
Maybe you should. Are you playing? Well, yeah, you wouldn't be able to join if you weren't playing on the beta branch. Never mind.
I need money. That's
That
important.
was possibly the dumbest.
You're-
play
No, you
I've
should keep spending.
I just did.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
I literally didn't get down, Mr. President.
Rail, you are literally about to go bankrupt one day. Like,
Yeah, but look at all
Pretty
the
soon.
money he's making.
yeah, that's probably all loans.
Although, oh yeah, Ellis, I was going to say
No,
something
no, it's not, Dean.
about Minizerg and
Yeah.
how it can be really useful. Is if you're playing with a whole bunch of people that don't know the server, you just take it and you post it so everybody can see it, and that's all you do.
Yeah, that is helpful. You know what's also going to be helpful in that regard? Effing signs. We need the
are gonna be
signs.
so nice. I know they're modeled. They haven't been put in yet.
Yeah, well, they have sort of abstained from adding new content because all their dev time has been going to fixing bugs and like
Which
the
is
physics
completely
system.
understandable.
Oh,
is the
yeah.
This is for some reason the game with the neediest community ever. It's like they've obviously said several times that they're not adding new content for a while because they're trying to fix their game because it's in early access.
Mhm.
Right. Which
Please.
But when is it coming?
Stop
But when is it coming?
demanding-
But when is the new content coming? When is the pipe gun coming? When is the like,
where's the
God.
boiler explosion?
yeah? When can I die in a boiler explosion, Tyler?
Or no. The question we all hear enough. When are you guys adding the big boy?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I'm not going to say at least, but that isn't like a genuine question. You know, it
Some
is
people are
a
dumb
genuine
enough for
it
that
is
to
a
be
genuine
a
question for the people who don't know any better, but it's not like something the community is waiting on as a whole because it's in the roadmap for the game. Like, it's
I mean, yeah.
it is also a question that should not be asked, but it's for completely different reasons.
Where's my Hawaiian engines?
Oh God.
But like, it's just people are so. Well, we need this, and it's like, no, you don't. You need the game to be fully functional before you need
Right.
anything else.
That's
Yeah.
that's the thing. Is like I don't know the whole story.
You don't
is. I think
need
it's
or
been- I
deserve
think it's been-
anything.
You don't deserve anything.
You don't.
It's
You don't
probably been
deserve any
talked
more
about,
vehicles
but
yet.
this game is definitely released maybe a bit too early.
I mean, I
maybe
think
a
it's
little bit, but like,
I think that it's good that it's out there so that people can find the bugs.
Well, right,
You know,
but I've been-
nobody's
I've
forced
been
anybody to
saying-
buy it at the end of the day.
Right, but
it's been in early access.
right. Well, and they say early access, but this does not beta.
No, it's not a beta game. It's like an
Yeah,
alpha
no.
game.
That bad.
Despite this being what it says is beta.
I mean,
That's
it could be
not
worse.
beta
It could be all the AAA titles that release as fully developed games.
Yeah, at least they're not pretending it's fully developed.
Right.
And cost
Wait,
and
you
charge
moved
me
the
$60
caboose
for
around
it.
already?
Yep. Now I gotta
The
load
time
this.
it took me to get
Yeah.
back over here and crash here in a second.
Now I gotta hook up to Caboose and load this front car because I forgot to load it.
Oh, nice. I thought that was just me.
No,
I can load that car.
I forgot to load it. I really wish
the
they would,
caboose or is the caboose not loaded in?
it's on the other end. It shouldn't be loaded in for you because.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Oh, I forgot how heavy these things are, and they don't stop even when I'm going on flat ground. Can you hook up to that Caboose for me?
Yeah.
Take the brake off of it too while you're at it.
Alright, so a slight issue here. Although I guess...
Okay,
trying to build my line here, but
I overshot that.
it's paved through the middle of a field, and if I try to add the second track to the field, it's going to be about $1 million.
I think you're good.
Alright, I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna go start getting the other cutted cars brought over.
So I might just go around it. God damn it, Ace!
This dude, you've joined 3 times for a whole 5 minutes of game time.
Yep. I'm gonna verify my files.
Like, bro, legitimately, fix yourself before you wreck yourself.
Or wreck your train.
Local files.
I mean, it is my train, but I can also
Verify
just save the game before we go downhill and alt F for it.
Yeah,
Like,
panic.
my computer isn't gonna catch on fire because the road's online.
Well, it's not a performance issue, and I don't know if it's an internet issue. So
It's an issue of some kind. I honestly would just delete the game and reinstall it because it's really tiny. You can
that was what I was gonna do, but I'm gonna.
You're supposed to keep all your saves because they moved it over to using Steam. I don't know if you actually, yeah, I do because I've reinstalled my game once or twice.
Yeah,
You
well,
should
I'm just verifying the integrity of the game file if I crash again. So,
Well, that was expensive. Track 3's up.
Hi, I love it. I love it when Rail says that.
I forgot.
What? That was expensive?
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh, I forgot to put brakes on this. I thought this was flat. I thought this was flat. I thought this was flat.
Why? Why?
It wasn't flat.
Train, why? Why did you go there? Why are you going there?
Now you sound like me playing Locomotion.
You fuck-ups!
You adopted piece of trash. Ow, that hurt.
My feelings.
No, my elbow.
Ow.
Why are the passenger trains...
I made the joke.
how are passenger trains gonna?
In this game, I have no idea. And they really haven't told us how yet, I don't believe.
Carefully.
That seems like an oversight.
I mean, they just...
I mean...
It's just something they want to do. It's not, you know...
Right, I
that
know.
they haven't figured out everying yet. Earlier today we were
Like,
goofing
that's
about
like-
a bridge tech tree, which was kind of funny.
That's like me in elementary school, forcing a bunch of kids to walk behind me because I'm driving a passenger train.
Bruh.
Wait,
well-
what? I thought I was the weird kid.
We all were the weird kid. Look where we
Yeah.
ended up.
There's a
Yeah,
difference
look
in
where
not
we
talking to
look
people
where
and
we
getting
are.
them to
Play
follow
like
you.
a damn near 30-year-old game
Yeah, but
with
like,
like other nerds.
think
No,
think
there's a
about it
difference
like
in
think about it
not
like this.
talking to people and trying to get them to become your passenger train because you're bored.
Yeah, but that's awesome. Like, I understand that yes, it may be cringe, but at the same time, that's incredibly baller for us, you know, a kid to do. Just convince a bunch of people to follow him around because they're his
No, I
train.
want to know
That's
how
awesome.
you convince people
No,
to do
it's
that.
not. It's not just that they're my train. They're on my passenger train.
Well,
But,
yeah,
like,
They're
I'm
passengers in my passenger train.
I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm more trying to figure out how you convinced a whole bunch of people in elementary school to ride on your passenger train because that just sounds like a terrible idea.
That
I
sounds
had to grow
amazing.
up and build my own passenger train first.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm just
Well, I did have a good friend. I don't know. Maybe he watches.
Had a good friend, ain't we all?
a singular friend. We all
Yeah,
did.
he also drove invisible trains around school grounds with.
What a nerd.
This is how
It was really cool because we ended up doing double headers and stuff.
Oh my god.
Like,
I love it.
like it was that. It's like that one meme where it's like, I got a waybill to go to the principal's office, and then my mom had to deadhead me home. Like that. Like that's
Deadhead me home.
unironic. That's like unironically what I was doing in elementary school.
the crazy.
That's
part
amazing.
Wait, no. Ways to make friends. Talk and communicate. Be funny. Have train.
Yeah. Become train.
Not even have train. Be train.
And then the other thing is we'd be doing like, is we were like such good friends is that we'd just be doing like entirely separate things and we'd already know like what we were doing. Like we had a whole like count of fictional cars and yards and stuff that we kept track of around the school.
He was doing math better in his Head Start class where he had his choo-choo train than I am in geometry.
Yeah. I'm starting to wonder though how much of this is a misremembrance of childhood, you know? I bet no, listen. I bet you thought you had all those things, but
In
you
reality, you just made them up every
yeah,
time.
you were just making them up on the spot.
No,
Unless
I can't confirm that.
He's like, I had a paper, man. I had
Yeah,
a paper.
we were so autistic that we kept track of all the cars and which cars the ribbons belong to
bugger.
and where they
Oh,
need to go.
shit. Uh-oh. Stop.
I'm waiting for the notification.
For what? What notification? I'm so confused.
Just wait. Okay. It didn't happen.
You said you were going to get taken down. Or did
Rail was
somebody
going,
get
oh god, oh no, and I know exactly what that precedes, and it's a large kaboom.
Oh. Oh.
We were
I thought it was the per se with the how I would describe it Autismo train list.
No.
I mean, he described it as an Autismo train list.
No, yeah, but no, not in this case anyway.
Not this time. It isn't like what happened earlier. That one was kind of scary.
Oh, don't do that again.
like this is vivid memories. Like I remember we left a caboose in the middle of a consist because recess.
Bruh.
Recess ended?
Yeah, like recess ended. We're like, fuck, that caboose is in the middle. Of
I'm
the
sure that's
train.
what you said.
But that's not what we said because we were like 5. But we were very upset about that.
If you were any older than 5, I'd be disappointed. Like.
Well, maybe we did it until we were like 7, and that's.
Oh,
when,
that's
like,
that's atrocious. That's egregious. How could you? That's disgusting.
But I already told you guys the story about me throwing
I haven't
the
heard
girl.
I need to know.
No, I already talked about it. You don't need to. I already talked about.
I already talked about it, says the guy who's talked about 4488 like 12
For the
times
past-
today.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, this is the part where I lose a lot of money for a few
Dude,
minutes.
his 4488
Is there an
addiction
explosion?
literally lost me some ore cars earlier.
No.
Anyway.
I mean, yes.
Are you back
But
yet?
no.
That sounds like a client-side issue.
You're a client-side issue, you know
Oh, wrecked.
Well, clearly, because I keep crashing.
I am in a constant state of being in a client-side issue.
Everybody thinks it's a joke until they crash.
Okay, so,
Be back yet?
you go do
Yeah,
that,
I'm
and then
right in front of the locomotive.
how the hell do I get the...
Oh.
Okay, coal trains. Yes, Roscoe, you go this way.
I understood
And
that
then-
reference.
I can do that.
Oh,
Have you-
I
did
just
you-
got it.
I can get rid of that, and you can go boom. So the coal trains in that direction are sorted. I should have kept that other bridge,
Okay.
damn it.
There's a whole bunch of brakes on those if you don't mind taking them
Yeah.
off. There should be.
Oh, both of the couplers had links in them.
Oh, apparently links don't load past a certain distance, because I looked at it a minute ago and there was no link in it. Must have been too far away.
Actually, it's a client-side thing.
I'm
an
the
own issue.
host.
He's the host, though.
Well, excuse me. It's a break end thing.
Okay, so then
Although it's not
one
been near as big of an issue
are-
recently as it used to. There should be one on the other end, I believe, too.
oh, okay, I'll check the last card. Okay, yep.
And then we gotta take this down the mountain. And worst case, I'll throw it in reverse.
Throw it in reverse, Terry.
The sad part is that's how my buddy slows down trains in Run 8.
Oh
Load
god.
in reverse.
In Run 8?
Yes, meaning he is putting G-Bows in reverse at notch 7.
That's asking for kaboom.
Who still plays Run 8?
A lot of
V3
people.
just
It is-
came out.
I
V3
know.
just came out. It is extremely fun.
The
game.
only person that
Okay,
I
you're
know
clear
who
the
plays
switch.
Run 8 is O'Gillies.
It's a fun... Yeah, I ran into him a couple times. He
But
just
it's back
randomly...
into O'Gillies?
Yeah, he just... yeah, literally. I was just running down to Hatchby one night at like 2 in the morning, and he just showed up.
Okay.
Like, he joined the server, and I was like, hey. And he's like, where you at? And I was like, going down to Hatchby, and he just showed up and then climbed in my cab. I was like, okay.
Showed up. Dun dun dun.
Yeah, he literally just grabbed the throttle, put it to notch 8. Great. And I had a defect at the bottom of the hill, which meant I
Aw.
had to stop.
Defect.
Hotbox detected.
That sounds like a lot of. That sounds like a majority of Run 8
Yeah,
is the
this server sounds...
mechanical failures. Because driving a diesel is so abhorrently boring that you have to engineer failure.
She doesn't have it too often. Your main failure is you being a moron and cutting your train in half.
Alright, you're good. How many brakes are set on these cars?
Currently,
I do that,
there's
so-
be one on the front. and I should-
Yeah, okay, I took that one off.
Yeah, but like I used to run the Toronto Railway on there, which is ridiculous and stupid and shouldn't exist.
I'm
And
pretty sure all of your brakes are off. I think we're
they
good.
should all be. They aren't going to be for very long. You might want to go ahead and set like a few. I'm gonna set 2 on the head end.
Well, I'm returning to the caboose.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and set the 2 up front, and they'll stay on the rest of the way down the hill. I'm gonna go ahead and save the game and full send, I guess.
It's like in the bacon line. Please provide me a minimal amount of scent.
Alright. The train doesn't want to move because the brakes are on, but that's a good thing. It's a good thing.
Okay, things are returning to normal. I have 4 tracks again.
That is normal. That's good.
Standards, boy, standards.
In all actuality, if you look at the north end of my railroad, yes, I do actually have 4 tracks. All the
I
way down.
don't doubt that even a little.
I'm not surprised. Just
Yeah,
a
there it
slight...
goes. That's insane.
Yeah, this train is so long that the front end is rendering for me.
Yeah, I know. It. You can only render, I think, about 12 cars.
I think it's shorter than that, but something like that.
1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I have 12 cars
Okay,
rendered.
never mind. You were
Yeah.
completely right.
Yeah, this is a Class 70, 22 loaded ore cars, and a caboose going down at 3% grade for the next little while.
Yep.
Well,
He was going down grade, making 9 miles an hour when
I
his
don't-
whistle broke into a scream.
I
don't-
wouldn't be scared if I didn't have a poorly put together attachment loop at the bottom.
I don't mean to say have fun exploding, but have fun exploding.
Listen, until they add boiler explosions in this game, I will not be impressed.
And here we go after ranting about the community not being realistic for the last 20 minutes.
Okay,
That was-
but
I
that's
know, it was a joke.
yeah.
I
In
know.
fairness, that's also my. I don't think an hour goes by in Railroads Online, especially if Tyler is present, where I don't say, "I really wish I could die in a boiler explosion, Tyler."
I say that out daily, not even having to play Railroads
It's
Online.
actually unironically gonna suck when they add in fall damage.
And
Oh
Railroads-
God!
I don't know if they're ever gonna do that.
Oh!
We need brakes. We're accelerating. Please put brakes.
Yeah, I'm
Brakes.
putting brakes on.
I
Don't
can't
worry.
wait until they add bears.
Look at this. This is a really long
Yeah,
train. I should share my screen. No one would look at it. This
In
is cool.
fairness, they have talked extensively, or at least Tyler has talked extensively about the potential survival aspects of the game.
The potential survival.
And yeah, no, it just seems like hilarity and fun times if they add like bears.
Yeah,
it would
that's-
be unbearable.
Take a couple breaks
Boo.
off.
A bear just falls on a cliff right after your boiler, and it blows up.
Okay,
know what,
I've
just
got
feel like
I've got 3 cars with brakes, not including the caboose.
That slows down if I put the locomotive brake on and speeds up if I leave it off. We'll be okay then. Just leave it for now. You might have to take a couple off when we go around the loop just so we don't stretch the train and rip it in half, but we should be okay.
Yep.
I don't.
Rip it in half. Rip it in half. I dare you.
They're loaded ore cars. The
Oh,
amount
wait.
of force I'd have to put on them to pull them off the track is quite a bit.
Do it. I dare you.
Don't do it. Don't listen
Mountain,
to
do
Dean
it.
in this circumstance or
Oh.
any circumstance.
I'm confusing
Okay,
myself.
do it.
I mean, I prefer them over some people.
Okay.
Oh, my neck.
So I might listen to them because this sounds fun. Time to get to my sky bridge I was forced to make.
Okay. I just built this, and I should probably do something with it.
Last thing is the line down to the smelter is only a 2% grade, but it is awful trackage. Like it is terrible.
Oh crap! I need $2,000 more dollars before I can do anything with it.
Price to throw you off.
Oh, this is bad.
What'd you do?
Standards?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Hey, the caboose
Denied.
is on the corner.
Is this?
There you are.
How is this kept up with
Yep.
the?
It's kind of bizarre going down this hill, watching cars de-render in front of me, and just hearing the sound of like the train of like the wheels and no locomotive.
If you look at my stream, it looks really cool.
Like I'm just trusting that you're there.
I may or may not be. I could just be leaving you as a gravity train.
Yeah.
He's not there. You just gotta
Nice
have
thing-
faith.
Nice thing
The
is
Lord
the loop's
is
only,
there.
the loop is only a 2%
It sort of fell off.
grade. So once we get onto the loop, you can drop a couple brakes and we'll just let it coast, and it's flat for a little while.
Oh, this could end in tears.
This will all end in tears. I just know. it.
You're gonna end in all my tears. I don't know.
Okay.
Alrighty. You should actually be able to see the entire train here in just a minute.
Perhaps.
Blooper pooper. What?
I mean, I saw a 20. My what's his name saw a 22 car train earlier coming up here.
Oh, Fort.
Yeah.
Also, I haven't crashed.
Yeah.
After
Yeah.
verifying my files, I have not crashed.
Oh, it's almost like
Yeah.
it was a client-side issue.
Whoa!
Whoa, amazing!
I've never heard that one before.
It's almost like it was an issue with Railroads Online and computer or my internet.
Exactly. Well, it was a problem with how your computer had installed Railroads Online. You can take your brakes off now.
Yeah, the brakes are off.
God damn it! Can I
Oh,
just
they
have
are?
$300
Okay.
more dollars,
This is
please?
no-
All except one. I guess I could take off this last brake.
Okay, I took the front car brakes off too. We should be okay until we get to the Y, and then it starts going downhill.
MCA.
Cringe.
MCAY. Is that what we're gonna call the Y on communities?
Yes,
MC
that is
Hammer.
absolutely what I will call it.
You should be able to see the entire train now.
I
Can
don't.
You
I
can?
see now
Crap.
the locomotive is just loaded in.
but the cars in
Without,
the
without its headlight. Okay, now the cars are loaded.
It looks
There we
cool,
go.
doesn't it? It looks pretty cool.
The whole train is loaded in now. Yeah, it looks good.
I mean, I would apologize for being cringe, but
No, you
I
don't.
don't.
But you won't.
I won't.
You're
Yeah.
you're a train nerd. Our entire job is to be cringe.
At least we're
Uh,
not wearables.
Ah, no. Well,
Let's
there
see.
is worse than wearables. There is people who still think the CCP is a good thing.
Yeah.
So
I mean, they're just as bad, but they don't get as much flack because
No, no, they are
Speak all
definitely
about it.
worse.
Eh. I don't. I don't think. I don't think it's worthwhile comparing the badness.
I
They were
mean,
all bad. You can't
I mean, totalitarian
like
regimes are just generally
listen.
not good for you.
right.
Listen.
yeah, that's fair.
You can't praise one and denounce another. It's just
I mean,
it's blatant hypocrisy.
I
Well,
I don't necessarily know about that because it's nothing's ever black and white so much.
They are
But
also two completely different systems, but yeah.
I mean, that's.
I mean,
Hey,
They're
that's debatable, but
I
They're
mean,
they're two different systems, but
they are both
but
evil.
at the end of the day, they both end in death.
Exactly.
I
They're
don't-
both evil, but they are different evil.
I don't. It depends on how you're defining a system in the first place, and I don't think the systems necessarily are the worst parts about them, or even
Totalitarian regimes.
Yeah, I mean, but a totalitarian regime isn't a system. Like a system of what? A system of government?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
but I was talking. CCP is a communist system, and Germany was a fascist system. But
Not to change the topic, but I have all 4 tracks active now on the
In
entire
our standards.
anyway, back to standards.
Back
Nope,
to standards.
Politics. Back to standards.
How did you not pop off there?
Me?
Well,
All right.
Yeah.
What
Yes.
do I need? Okay, I can buy this now.
If you think this is bad, you should have seen the Y on my save before this.
Awesome.
It's pretty tight, but I also was in a hurry and out of space. You see the line we're about to go down. My buddy built it. He's
Oh,
not
boy.
very good at this entire track building thing.
What are you doing here? What are you doing here? What are you doing here? What is this?
Okay, we're about to start going downhill again.
Oh, okay.
This
You
is-
just got
this
over
is-
there way faster than I expected you to, I guess.
This is only a 2% grade, so it's not as steep.
I have applied the caboose spring.
That is
I'm-
probably good.
I'm curious. Were there any Le Chatelier brakes fitted on them on air gauge engines or no?
I mean, there was air brakes. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure we're getting Le Chatelier brakes in the in Railroads Online somewhere, somehow, at some point.
Where's my transfer yard?
I mean, there needs to be evidence of a 3-plate engine actually having them first.
I'm pretty sure there is slash. I'm pretty sure there is.
those are water brakes, no?
Yes.
Or am I thinking?
Yes.
The
Yes,
280
they would-
should have them.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I remember this being a discussion back when we were talking about the Class 70s
Problems.
useless air brakes and or just useless brakes in general, and it's like, yeah, it's because it should have a Le Chatelier brake which isn't modeled yet.
And a few years ago, I remember Weibold giving an account of using it too much, and
Yes.
and how the cylinders got so hot that the paint was like bubbling.
Not
Mhm.
It was so hot.
Slow down a little bit. Yeah, we're slowing down. I don't know. The Class 70s brakes are awful, and it hurts me every time I have to run it.
Yeah,
Just
it should be
reverse
better.
and- yeah, just throw it backwards and give some back pressure, I guess.
You know, just
It's the best I can say.
Applied 2 additional brakes at the back of the train.
just blow the cylinder out.
Oh,
Go
this was
for it.
not
Yeah.
worth it.
Yeah,
Hey,
it's
that
totally
makes
worth
me,
it.
That makes me wonder, since I verified my game files, will Ellis be able to join my server?
Possibly.
Possible. You haven't crashed yet, because you know your client-side issue.
Yeah.
Yet. I mean, it's only been about 5 years. This is like a new world record, but it's still pretty bad.
A new world record.
For him,
Oops.
New record.
Oh, it's burn.
Let's see, 64 tons of ore. That's it.
he has set a new record in Railroads Online, the longest time that his game has not crashed.
Yeah.
A new personal record.
We're going
For,
Right.
Also,
And
but also what you've done here is basically what I've done to get down to the
it is
smelter.
it has just got awful track laying done on it. It needs some work.
Yeah.
The route itself isn't bad. It's just the track on the bridges is awful. Which I
Yes,
didn't build it, so I
but
haven't.
this by and large is a lot better. What I think
But I
I
also
think
need,
what I have is pretty good.
I need to
Hang on,
delete.
is there a Railroads Online session going on?
No, we're doing OpenTTD.
No.
Well, okay, yes, there also is. I actually will correct myself that yes, there is a Roads Online session
It's
going
just
on.
not the
It's not the
community
community playdate, but it's also happening.
Yes,
Well, I
that's
mean,
what I am.
it's just he needed help with
getting a big train down a hill.
yeah.
Oh. So it's not like full-on 2 playthroughs going on at the same time in the same chat in the same street.
My thing isn't done enough yet for me to even want to do that on it yet. Not this save at least. But I basically need to go back and fix all the bridge track and replace most of the wooden bridges with steel bridges because they aren't tall enough.
You had my hopes up.
Just make air bridges, man.
That's
I
what
mean,
they are right
sounds like
now.
what they are.
Yeah, literally what they are.
Steel bridge or no bridge?
No, custom wooden bridges in this game are amazing.
Left foot braking be like.
Auto renew.
Okay,
What?
it's time you put the brakes on because we're about to get to the sketchy derail corner and it's not.
I took brakes off, going pretty slow.
What is auto renew?
Because I remembered this corner.
Auto replace trains with newer versions of the
Oh
same
crap!
train.
How do I turn that off?
How'd you get the map in there?
You have to turn it on, so don't worry about it.
Well, something just tried to auto renew.
Wait a second, is that like an add-on map, or is that something that's new to the game?
No, that's Railroads Online Extended, which is a whole different service.
That said, this is 20 years old.
I also noticed that the Class 70 is pony truck, like it doesn't like swivel.
What doesn't swivel?
The
truck?
pony truck, yeah, it just stays rigid.
It's supposed to. It's just being glitched. It does normally. It's just being really weird right now.
Oh, okay.
Like it is modeled and it does, and it has a if you're going through really tight stuff, it will come off the track and will eventually reroll itself on a switch. It's just being really weird right now, and I don't know why. It's probably like glitched itself up just enough that it isn't touching the rails, so it's not moving with them.
Okay.
Because I don't know if you know how this game works, but it's not like every other train game where the train is just permanently attached to the track. The train literally sits on the rails.
Yeah, it's like Gmod.
Yeah, so if it's slightly off, it's not going to rotate properly.
Okay,
I
so
think it is now.
somehow it is turned on. I don't know how to turn it off because it did just try to auto replace.
And then
There he goes.
right here is going to have to be redone because it is just way too tight, man.
Honestly, Ellis, that I don't remember.
Darn.
OpenTTD, how to turn off.
It strikes me as something that Matt would not have known how to turn on, and so if it's here by accident. So it can't be that hard to accidentally turn on, so therefore it can't be that hard to turn off, I would think.
You would think, but this is also a 30-year-old game.
Yeah.
Which means it's almost assuredly non-intuitive.
You just gotta
It's
click
way
buttons
not.
until things work.
Gonna take a break off.
That is a good
Yes, pro strat.
There's 3 or 4 really tight corners coming up, but we should be okay with being on a break field right now.
Alright, see,
And
this
locomotive.
was a mistake. I should
As long as I don't flip the train off the track on this corner like I have before, we'll be okay. Because this corner's
That's
tight. for
tight.
mobile,
That's a big unless.
And
there it goes. That's a
and
fender
there it
bender.
goes. And there it goes. God, I hate you, Joe. I hate Joe.
Dean, your sign is fixed.
Put all
No.
the brakes on. Damn it, man.
Uh-oh.
Never standards. Yeah, that is
we're
one
kind of
hell. of
How
a
did he
fender
manage that
bender.
one?
We're very derailed.
I figured as much that I am judging by everyone's reaction.
Wait, Wait, hang on.
I'm putting all the brakes on.
Hang on. The tender derailed, so why is he back on the tracks?
It pushed itself back on the track.
Oh.
Okay, so I was not gonna rebuild this tonight, but it's looking like I'm gonna rebuild it. Not right now.
Wow.
Ran down the hill, but I am gonna rebuild it.
I mean, I'll at least finish the run first.
I just said I was gonna.
Oh.
Alright, let's see.
I'm gonna finish the run, and then I'm gonna fix this line.
I think I'm buried in the bottom here somewhere.
We got cars in the gorge. We got cars.
Make sure you have your crowbar coupler.
I did.
Ellis,
Yep.
where is your railroad at again?
The bottom of the production graph. It is over. It is. Oh, I have a company value of $2.
Nice.
Awesome.
What company are you running?
I am running. Here we see the Reading.
Here we see the Reading.
Yeah.
Mike Bednar.
You don't have an HQ, do you?
I guess I don't. Benny?
This is awful.
Yeah, I couldn't have even known
See Mike
the
Bednar.
brakes on because I can't even see this
Hi,
far.
Ben.
This is why you don't.
I guess I don't have a headquarters. Where should I put that? Build headquarters.
And he wonders why I don't like when he builds track. This is why. Run the trains. I'll build the track.
And never be seen
I
again.
guess I'll
What?
put it over there. I have 4 trains and 3 road vehicles. My company value is $2.
I'm so glad they made the reroll feature better than it used to be, because this would have been extremely painful not very long ago.
He said that's the car derails again.
It's still not great. That's because I rewrote it on a really, really ridiculously tight corner. I guess I'm gonna have to rewrite this one.
There we go. New sawmill under construction. Well, it doesn't really help me any.
Sawmills don't really, help anybody with sawmills.
I mean, I'm actually using one. If it weren't for this sawmill, I would have been struggling a lot more, I think. Okay, we seem to have hit a balance with this, though.
Okay, so that one's kind of off the track, but the goal is if I pull it, it'll fix itself.
Yes, it will. But you need to push it because it's not.
There it goes.
I just had to take the brake off
Let's
of
see.
it. Gently release the brakes on the rest of the train and let it roll together, because otherwise it's going to hit and just send it off the track.
And just make it worse.
Yeah. Like,
Alright.
so much worse.
Okay, I'm gonna start releasing brakes until it starts moving.
And then I will stay on this end to put brakes back on it. And we'll kind of put it all back together. We'll roll it down the hill. And I'm just going to park it there unless you want to unload it. And then I'm going to go and fix this before I even...
Well, I'll unload it while you fix that.
And then, yeah. We can either continue playing this if you want, or if you don't, then I'll just go play trains.
Well, I'm good. Well, I don't know.
It's up to you.
Say if you want to hop onto my server to see if people are still crashing on my server.
Auto-renew, you son of a gun. I don't care. I don't want to do auto-renew. Get out of here.
Okay, it's moving, it's moving, it's moving, it's moving.
Just barely.
Yeah. That's just about as much as I want it to. As heavy as this is, if it hits those cars, it's going to yeet them off the track.
So then it's 3 brakes.
Okay, I'm putting the end one back on.
So that's the caboose and then the last 2.
Yep, and I've got a brake on up here, trying to get just a slow roll.
That isn't gonna line up, is it? No.
It don't matter. It'll whenever you put a pin. It'll
okay.
Okay, I'm gonna let it out. Let all the slack come in.
Service
the train back together.
ordered a Huntingwell Railroad.
And the train is all sliding because the locomotive doesn't have enough brakes.
What the heck is the Huntingwell Railroad?
Oh, you connected these all back together. Okay.
Yeah, I got all the cars.
Okay. Now we go to the even worse corner because once again, you can't build track.
There's a corner even worse than the one we
Just have it do a loop.
It's just 2 of those
Just like a vertical loop.
Okay, then I'm gonna apply more brakes then.
We should be okay rolling it. It derailed again.
Amazing.
It didn't even make it 100 feet. Not even 100 feet.
and it's gonna hit the car that's sideways in the middle of the track and just destroy stuff.
Oh no.
And now
I'll
my
find
finger.
brakes as fast as I can.
Okay, note to self: sideways cars in the middle of the track tend to stop trains,
They do, actually, believe it or not.
but it also derailed half the train. So like, you win some, you lose some.
It do be like that.
I want to know how in the world all this ore is staying in these cars.
Yeah, wait till
Logic.
they add that little fleck of realism.
Well,
I will-
no, you know what'll be great is when
That's how I'll do my ballast.
Oh god. How many trains do you have to derail before you have a ballasted railroad line?
That would be
I-
amazing.
Well, what I was about to say is that wait until they do car integrity. So like trains like this, the cars would just be crushed. You have to buy new
Oh
cars.
god, that would never happen.
It'll never happen, but it would be amazing.
Yes, it would
It'll
be
never
awesome,
happen, you
but it
think.
would also be horrible.
So
You know you can help reroute right now because they made it so you can now. I don't know if you know that.
to real rail, yeah. No, I would just want you do all.
Bruh.
That car tried to reroute inside of itself. That's kind of weird.
Careful, it might just send it to orbit.
Yeah.
Yeah. It used to be
Fly
that they had
me to the moon,
You know
let
how
me
when you-
play.
Okay, so you know how when they fly, they don't have collisions now?
Yep.
Whenever they were flying to reroute, they used to have collisions. That they would just send stuff flying if they reroute to the wrong spot. Like, before you even right click and they drop it, you know? It would just send stuff to the moon. Because before you hit right click, it had collisions still.
Like I said, voila, orbit.
Orbit, yeah.
Believe it or not, that's what happened to my
I'm-
hand part that went to the moon.
Help.
The first, the original
reroute
working
inside
title
of you.
for what
Help.
became the Bacon Line was the Rio Grande Space Program.
Are you stuck inside of a war car?
Yes,
Why are you stuck inside of an ore car?
because I was trying to put a link in it because
And
There's no
this
link.
is shake hands with danger.
Ba-dow-ba-dow-dow.
Oh, Jesus. Lincoln pin couplers are literally
Wonderful.
the most dangerous thing I've ever thought of in my entire life. I don't know how this was decided to be a good idea to pull trains.
and before our
I mean,
players
I
are
can
busting
think of a more dangerous thing.
What's that?
Saying you don't like China while in China.
Now, you would think that's bad, but here's the difference, though.
China is
No.
asshole.
I mean, China will definitely.
Here's the thing: is
kill you.
China is consistent. A Lincoln pin coupler
Link
can
is
kill you
not.
at any time.
Like a Lincoln pin coupler, you think it's coupled, it's good, it's just gonna pull along the line, and then snaps it
break.
in half and kills you. And sends shrapnel into your chest and you just die. China, at least when you say that you don't like China and China, you know you're dead. You know you're dead. When you sign onto the railroad, you don't know you're gonna be killed by a Lincoln pin coupler.
Like, the only reason why Lincoln pins were a thing was because the a freaking J&E coupler hadn't been invented yet.
I want to know what the running method for trying to get the pin into another car was while it was moving. Did they have a stick, or did you just shove your hand in there and hope?
I think the latter.
That's
No,
what I
well,
thought too, but I really
well,
hope that I'm wrong.
while moving, they would assign you a stick to hold the
Kind of like your
the
brake stick
link
is
up.
nowadays.
What?
Kind of like a brake stick is, but to
Yeah.
hold up the pin. Yeah.
It was to hold the link up and align it into the pocket. The thing was,
I would say
Lincoln
that
pin heights weren't standardized.
I would
Shut
take
up.
a wild
Shut
guess.
up. Okay, shut
Yeah.
up. Shut
This
up,
is
shut
why
up,
we
shut up,
need.
shut up. No, not yours. Normal standards. Like,
As we
like
can-
they
as
weren't
we-
of like a consistent height.
Yeah,
So
as,
you-
as clearly demonstrated by the porter.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Although
Yeah,
I would
so
assume
you would-
that
so it's like-
stick would probably also be your handbrake stick if they had some in service.
Yes. I think so. Yes.
Benny,
But
slow down.
like,
There is still a
But-
stick that you still
but you would
carry the-
but you would have locomotives with like
Lay down.
very tall link pockets with like a billion link slots. That was so that you could get it aligned up close enough to a car.
I think
That
some of the
is
stuff in game has 2 slots, right?
Bizarre.
Not that they
Yeah.
aren't, they don't actually
I don't
work
think
that
you
way,
can-
but
I don't think you can use them, but like
no.
Last 70, I think has 2. I think the Mogul has 2 or 3. The train derailed again. The train derailed again.
Oh my god,
Didn't even make it 20 feet.
we just unlocked a new ship, guys. I know what I need to do.
Destroy
The
it.
war machine.
Wait, where did the other car go?
What other car?
We're missing a car. There had to be a car. I
We're
don't
missing
know
a
if there was
car.
I'm just going to assume there wasn't a car here. Although it hurts me to believe there's not.
Well, do we know how many cars are in the train?
22.
Okay, well, why don't I get back
count
up there?
them.
and
I
I'll
wouldn't
count.
I wouldn't listen to A series, known for gaslighting.
3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. I'd like to point out that this war train has become the comical relief for this entire chat so far.
It has.
I
It's-
should have just
it's
played
become-
trains, and whenever Ray said that he would come help me, I should have just said no.
I
It's
should
basically
have
just
said no.
become the divine comedy.
So
like railroads.
my only retort to that is, well,
here we could.
that was a lot of money.
Oh god.
Well, we can save here, and then we can work on my rail.
If I get off this, I might go and see if it's going to crash on your save, and then I'm going to go play trains and build a new route because I just reinstalled that.
Okay,
game.
well, if you're not gonna
Welcome back, comrade.
then I'll.
I just need to figure out.
I uninstalled it, which means I
reshape.
have no mods, which hurts me.
Pain.
And I have none of my routes I built. Although the one route I care about, that was the one I was telling you about on stream that looks worse and runs worse than Tullbrun.
Oh,
Yeah.
is on the
is that the car
DLS.
down there?
That car just fell down there.
Oh,
Why is the train
okay.
rolled? Oh, it's
Oh,
oh,
he's shutting the car off. It's gonna crush you.
oh, there we go.
Oh god, I see a 4-track
no.
railhead approaching me.
Have you ever wanted a very useful 100% success rate handbrake for your 3-foot gauge railroad?
Oh no. Is it
Let me introduce you to the sideways ore car. I will fix that tomorrow. I am done.
you're running.
Good
the train
lord.
On the Chevet Gustav.
Have you ever wondered how to stop your 3-foot ore train from going down into the yard with no brakes?
So have we.
Have track designed by your autistic friend Joe, and this is how this happens. And
That'll
no,
work.
that's not. And no, that's not an insult. That's the truth. He's like, it's fine. I'm like, Joe, it's not fine. It's obviously not fine. I honestly shouldn't have ran that. I should have waited until he got back because he's in Vegas right now.
Joe's in
Vegas.
Vegas?
Yeah, he's okay. Believe it or not, he's there for a bowling tournament.
Wait, is this our Joe? Is this the Joe
No,
that's in the server, not Joe
that
Man?
Joe.
Okay.
No, not that Joe. It's a friend
It's
of
Joe
Joe. No, it's a
Joe
friend
Mama.
of-
God damn it.
Joe Biden.
It's a,
No,
See,
no.
The
Although they
funny
all-
thing about that is we know another Joe in another server that is using that as his nickname.
But
What, Joe Biden?
or Joe Mama.
Joe Mama.
Oh,
Perfect.
Joe Mama.
although he is distinctly connected to the Joe in this server because me and him both met by playing War Thunder with Joe's roommate, which I will tell you is an awful experience and you should never do it. It is awful. He is like the biggest narcissist I've ever met. It's bad. But anyway,
The biggest narcoleptic.
This is like the calling out episode of the community Playdate.
he ain't in the Discord.
I need mommy, I
Or
need
fine.
milk, I need attention, and if I don't get all of those things,
I'm gonna steal your railroad from you and gaslight you about it.
I knew it was coming, but I didn't want to say
need,
anything.
that's not compassion. That's narcissism.
Same thing. What are you
This
talking
does
about?
not. This one sparks joy.
This
But
one does
This
not.
one does not spark joy.
But no, so my Joe and your Joe are distinctly connected. But
I mean, I'm
they're not
pretty sure.
connected.
I was under the impression that all Joes
Oh
shared
look,
like a
Joe
hive
Cockroach
mind.
just logged in.
They do. Yeah, they are like Milwaukee Road.
It's like, listen.
Yes, that's the
listen,
little
it's
Joes.
like
That's
Chris.
what it is.
It's literally. It's literally. Wait, all my routes stayed? Hold up.
Yeah.
I must have installed it on a different hard drive last time I deleted it.
Hey, Rail, what the hell's going on over here?
Do you want to know?
Jesus Christ. This is the only reason I haven't ended the community playdate yet. I just need to see what's happening. I'm afraid. I'm deeply afraid.
I'm afraid.
Any of you want to see my extremely cringe work in progress narrator record?
Ellis,
I'm cringe.
that's completely understandable.
The only thing
I
that makes
can't
it
help but
cringe-
notice that you missed.
Baga!
The only thing.
Oh no.
The only thing about this route that makes it cringe is the fact that it's a 2% grade that uses terrain tracks.
Oh man. Good old terrain tracks.
Literally, this route was built like what was that one? Honestly don't know the name of the route, but what was that one route that you used to make on the zombie train?
Tiger Mountains.
That was the Tamaros Vale and Anaconda Railroad.
Yeah, this is literally built like the 3-foot gauge that's in that. It is track and then train tracks to track from different place.
Oh man. Yeah, that's
It's
a
very
way
odd
to do it.
build the route.
That's for sure.
It's not
It's
exactly
slow.
It takes forever, and honestly, it doesn't look that great because you don't get natural flowing rivers and stuff. It's kind of odd. And this route, it's awful, and I need to rebuild it completely. The only reason it even has standard gauge is I found some cool standard gauge stuff I like, so I figured I'd add standard gauge.
I just don't have the drive to build a route. I just
I don't.
don't.
Have here. Oh wait, I gotta go and pull out my switching route that literally is just industries and trees. There's not anything around said industries.
I remember Industrial Wasteland. That was my favorite route.
Oh, what the hell?
It runs worse than Tolbrand. I've ran Tolbrand on this computer, and this is worse.
Oh no.
Ellis,
Yes.
this is not going to be anywhere near elegant.
Yeah, because you know how you can change your copy and paste features from either copy and delete what's in the way or copy and leave what's in the way?
Yep.
I used the latter, and it's pretty bad.
I know that.
Yes, and I have a 2060.
Always accept standards. It should
Well,
actually say you will receive standards.
Although it is a very fun route to switch, it does have some pretty interesting switching challenges on it, but it hurts my computer too much for me to even want to run it. Look at all the grass.
Is
There's
it
so
bad?
much grass, dude.
Is it bad? I suddenly feel like Schlatt.
It is.
What, transatlantic slave trading?
Yes! Yes, that exactly.
Wait, what?
Why?
Hold up. You're gonna have to explain to me what you just said.
Yeah.
Transatlantic slave trading.
What is what?
You haven't seen Schlatt's videos on OpenTTD?
Oh
Open
no.
toast?
Open toast.
No, but it seems like an extremely interesting thing I should definitely look into.
It is.
Hold on. A transportation nightmare. Here we go. Streaming and recording. There you go.
All right.
It's
And with wait,
Jay Schlatt,
Rail's
the
not done
Minecraft
with his
YouTube?
No,
catastrophe over here.
I'm almost done. I'm about to the point where I'm adding trains to it, but
Oh, Evan just joined too. This
Now
is
I'm deciding-
what timing?
I'm deciding if I want to build from the coast or build from somewhere else.
Always become the coast.
The coast it is.
the Atlantic coastal
Bad timing.
line.
Well, we let our ore train coast, and that did too.
Well, you have
You got a point. I hate to say it.
Evan has until Rail finishes his thing. Basically.
To establish a company in dominate.
Well,
If
he
we
just
do not
he
do
just
that,
joined.
expand the Discord.
was more curious if my
course.
railroad was still here. I mean, yeah, there's not been a lot of changes.
Say that again, slowly.
For his railroad.
Fair.
In his area. He's on the opposite end of the map from you, for the most part. But yeah, I mean it's. I've been dawdling along on this, and then Rail's been going absolutely insane, and then my company was taken from me, and Graham was here briefly. I think that's about it.
I need to go and reinstall Tolbert real fast.
Oh boy.
Oh, it took me 4 days the first time.
Yeah,
No,
I need to install 2022. I need to see what's up with that. I saw
what
TJ playing in the Surveyor, and I went, "Oh my god, it's amazing! I need it."
I need to see if it's installed, and the reason I do is because I can never find any good tree assets, but the forest on that map will look really, really nice. Just the way.
I remember like one of the big selling points of 2010 being tree or whatever, and they're like, look at this, we animated roots.
So
look at this tree walk around the spinning boulder.
So if I was staying longer,
go on.
I would have built. There's one more coal mine up in front of me.
I see the one at the top of the hill.
Yes.
Are you being
I see.
Pennsylvania?
And the other thing is that you see that big city to your north-ish. There would have been trains there.
Which way's north?
Kind of. Well, just say up.
Up. So like. Which?
Bear with. Plantborn. You go there, and then
is it where all
you
is
go
it
there,
where all of his boats are going?
and yoink 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 yoink, and I own a bunch of trains. And
Tolbert just uses the normal in-game track, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Tunfring Bridge.
Oh, okay.
Nothing forever.
Speaking of trains, clicky. It's going to take me a minute to populate this.
Oh, Alice, that's right. I had a great had a great shower thought about your railroad. I was thinking, what if you had a train that was a train of Theseus, where it starts in one location and then all of the cars are exchanged, and then eventually the mode of power is changed, but it still arrives at the other destination. Is it still the same train?
Is that like something I should do on Tolbrand?
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that may well happen with some trains on the VMR. It seems like the kind of thing that would happen, especially because you have a power change at the summit, and if you are just carrying stuff that's going mostly to and from the summit, it can be the same train number, just nothing about it is the same when it arrives at the final destination.
I mean, that's if you think about it, a pretty common thing, especially with small railroads.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't think it would be that common. If it's going through, it's probably going to carry at least a little bit of through freight.
Yeah, like
but,
a little bit. But
like
it'd still be the same train for the most part.
Yeah, like a typical way freight, I could see it would be like, even up to like 80 or 90% a different train when it arrives at its destination.
I have no idea what
But is it the same train?
Yes.
If it has the same train number on the schedule, then yes.
This is the same. This is literally the entire concept of American Express.
Is it the same crew?
No.
Yeah, for crew
They've
I still don't care.
They've been fired 7 times along the way.
Fair enough.
The railroad is going bankrupt, but they need the train to get there.
Yeah.
Look, at the end of the day, SP330 is going to depart as SP330, come back as 331, and it's going to have completely different power and a completely different consist.
Yeah, different consist, different crew, different everything.
Yep.
Or in the case of Cotton Belt 813, it's gonna leave as Cotton Belt 813 and come back as SP 4488.
I knew this was coming when you
See,
said
the other thing is, the train will leave with 3 SD9s in the point. They will have all blown up by the time it reaches Eugene, and it will get 3 Baldwins and make it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the thing. Like, train numbers and names, depending on what they are always going to be the same. Like, especially like stuff like locals and stuff.
Boy, am I glad I'm not trying to serve Grunville Woods.
I,
You dug under the rail line and the power plant.
Yep.
you know what I don't know if you plan on fully AIing, but if you do, I feel bad for you, is locals on Tolbrim.
Oh man, I had some stuff over like in the
Because
last Tane version that was doing local stuff, at least a little bit.
Because, like, local stuff, although I have a feeling is either, in my opinion, probably terrible to do or not terrible, one or the other.
Oh, it's
Not
terrible.
good either way. It would be extremely cool if you just hop on and like, oh, I'm just going to run a through freight to this location, and you just show up and there's just a local working in industry off a siding.
Yeah, well, on the last Tane version, if everything worked right, which I'm not sure it really totally did, because there were always a
Yeah.
couple little bugs.
He goes, in theory.
Hold on. Let me tell you, because it was really cool. The olive branch was completely automated.
I saw
And
that.
yeah,
I had it
including
installed.
all of the, the forestry, the mill, and the log transfer, and everything. The industries, the local industries in Olive were also automated. Um, it worked like most of the time. There was one thing that Train would get hung up on doing, which was backing a cut of cars into the main yard at Olive. For whatever reason, it would get confused and it would start going back and forth until eventually it figured out that it needed to throw this one switch and then it would finish the job. But if that worked, which it usually worked after a little bit of back and forthing, then the schedule would just proceed and you would have trains coming and going through Olive on both the VMR and Gilson Eastern, the local doing its job, the Olive Branch train doing its job, and a freight that got put together went to Mason's Landing, got switched around by the switcher there, and then sent up to Mason Valley, and all of that worked, and it was awesome. And now I have to redo it from scratch because I didn't trust the AI in moving over from one to the other, and also I've learned so much since I started trying to do that about what different commands can do.
Did you ever figure out your trolley car not wanting to flip switches?
Yes, and it was just by adding some more invisible signals so the trolley could get closer to the switches. So it only had to switch like 2 or 3 at a time.
Is that the trolley AI done or no?
There's gonna be a 24-hour stream, probably starting on Saturday night, so tomorrow night into Sunday. That is just gonna be the trolley cars running. And we'll see if they can make it. We'll see if they can do the full 24 hours. Because in theory, they can. All of the aspects of them individually work. But
and then in theory, if they can do it once, then it should be able to repeat.
Exactly.
Whether it can or not is...
So Tolbrand operates in real time.
Yes, it does.
Ellis,
it was an...
I'm debating doing something.
Oh God, what is it? Is it something in this more OpenTTD, like you're expanding? Yeah, I can see there's an area that you just like moved the grass around.
Is it standard?
It's wide. It's 4 tracks wide. Listen, I can answer this question for you. We are over time on the stream, and I'm gonna step off because we have a visitor here. So
all I will say is look over Morningstone before you end the stream.
Why?
You looking at it?
I'm looking at it. Okay, there's a station. Why is it so far away from the town?
Because I have a sneaky little trick.
Oh,
and actually it's a trick that people may actually want to notice. Yoink.
Yeah, okay, so you've connected them and now they're one big station.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a good trick. I wasn't sure if that worked in this game. I knew it worked in Locomotion.
Mm-hmm. It works.
Good to know. Anyway, thanks for tuning into this playdate. And I mean, this is normally one of the things where if we wanted to keep going, I would gladly keep going. But we have a guest here, and also I have 2 special orders of Locomotive versus trading cards that I need to start putting together. So
Fair enough.
All right, let me save the game over.
Oh wait, I should. Well, you might be able to figure it out, but should I specify which sub-variant it is?
I will confer with you later about it. I think I know. It's like the middle one, right?
Yes.
It's the second run. Yeah. All right.
Okay,
Game
by the way-
is saved. File is overwritten. And have a good night, everybody.